Good evening, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And welcome to the Good Morning Mini Metro, episode 100. Let's Play Every Level Spectacular, Part 2.
Part 2? Part 2, Part 2, Part 2, Part 2.
Please don't do that.
Okay, fine. We won't do that. We will instead do this. And of course, yes, Good Morning Mini Metro. Let's start with today's daily challenge. We'll go to Seoul. We'll see how we do there. And then we will get back to playing every single level of this magnificent game. Because Mini Metro is a magnificent game. That's all there is to it. Alright. So Seoul, of course, is kind of a pain in the butt. Not gonna lie. You've got this square always, like the one square that spawns. Very rarely will there be more squares than this. And it is always going to spawn right there on that little island. And then you're just going to have to, make do. It's going to have to be fine. Alright. Before we get too deep into the stream, I should go ahead and send a special thank you to...
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
BF Raymond, who came in with the follow after receiving a raid this morning. Thank you so much for that, BF Raymond. Hope you stick around and enjoy the streams. Raided BF Raymond after we did Good Morning Mini Motorways today. Just, found someone who was playing Mini Motorways and decided to say, hey, I like doing that with a raid. That's a good time for a raid. Let's take a locomotive and 2 more tunnels. Ooh, yes, please. So kind and generous of you, Seoul, to offer me tunnels at this early stage. We'll use one of them getting up there, and we'll send the green line out to here. Let's see. Diamond Station up there is not great. I guess we'll put it on the orange line. Yeah. Kind of don't like that this doesn't have any triangles on it. Let's bring the orange line down here. That'll come up and around to here, and that'll be okay. Oh, another circle for the orange line. That's just great. It has been a day. It has been a week. Honestly, it feels like the first half of that 30 Rock meme, except instead of, Lemon, it's only Wednesday. Lemon, it's Thursday night. You're okay. You're okay to say, oh boy, what a week after on Thursday night. I think Thursday night it's okay. All right, let's turn the Spotify up just a little bit. I think it's a little quiet there. There we go. Let's take a locomotive, and I'll take another line. I think we can get away with taking that. Seoul, like I said, is a pretty tricky map, because, usually you don't get tunnels right away. Getting early tunnels on Seoul is kind of a game changer, so that's going to be a big deal for us. But yeah, it has been 100 episodes of Good Morning Mini Metro. I started this back in April, I guess? March or April. After I had been streaming for a while, started putting them up on YouTube. And, that's another thing. This is the 100th episode of Good Morning Mini Metro on YouTube. It is not the 100th episode full stop. There have been many, many more than that. You know what? I think we're going to chop this dark blue line in half. This is getting... There's finally a circle out here. So what we can do is... extend you there, and then we'll have a light blue line that has, 3 straight triangles on it, which isn't great. Can we start the orange? Ooh, we can start the orange line with a triangle. Okay. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Okay, so the orange line kind of snakes around here and then goes off to the northeast. Yeah, this is doing well. Let's take a locomotive and a 5th line. Can't see what can possibly go wrong here. Let's put a... I do have one more spare tunnel. What if I dropped an olive line right there? There we go. Now, this orange line is very long. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a second locomotive on it. But in general, I think we're doing pretty well here. I think we are doing pretty well indeed. Let's take this olive line and separate it from the green line so that these two don't run together. You need to be picked up somewhere. Crud. Let's do the time warp again? No. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll work. We'll hook you all together. This guy's going to come in and pick up at least a little bit of that, right? Yes. Good. Good, good, good. Make sure it comes through on the back end. That's fine. Make sure the olive line is okay. All right, now you are tricky. Can we put you there? Yes. And then sneak around like that. That'll work. Let's have you come back out through this way. That'll be okay. Let's take a locomotive, and I'm going to take 2 more tunnels because when we take the last lines, we're going to want every line coming out of the central square. Hello, donkeys. Good to see you here. Always nice to see lovely donkeys in the chat. Let's drop a shout out once I get the blue line straightened out. Actually, hold on. I think we're gonna need to pull this guy out to here. Now you go there and you come here, and this might actually suck. Yeah, that's just gonna be an acute angle for a second, actually. All right. Let's extend the dark blue line, put another locomotive on the dark blue line, and get that shout out going. Everybody go follow Lovely Donkeys if you're not already, and this is why.
I mean, not my mouse, my mic. No problems here, no problems here. Sorry.
Dogs, what the hell happened?
Oh my Jesus.
Who clips these things?
Here, it's probably better. It's probably better if I put the fucking... the, what's it called? The plug in the front.
Yeah, it's probably better if you plug it in. That's true. I've had problems like that myself. All right, let's take another locomotive. This orange line is really problematic right now. I will take a line, and I think we can chop some of this nonsense off of the orange line. Yeah, we can save this. All of this crap out to the east, that doesn't need to be on the orange line. You know what? You can come up here, and you can terminate at that square. That's going to be okay. We'll draw a pink line to do this and go there, and I think that'll be okay, actually. So that's going to have a whole bunch of circles go out this way. You're going to pick that up. That's okay. You can turn around there. Okay. I am tentatively optimistic here. Oh, the central square is kind of on fire. That's a problem. That's not great. All right, you go there. Let's see. I do want to keep this alive, even though, we're going to play a whole bunch of Mini Metro tonight. So if one falls apart, it's not really the end of the world, but, Okay. Ooh. Yeah, the problem is every other line is so much better at getting things to the central square than the central square is at getting them out. So no matter how many guys I run through there, yep, it just falls apart. Damn it. 780 passengers on the daily challenge. That feels like a disappointment. I am signed in with Steam, Mini Metro. I don't know what else you want. I have Steam open right now. Fine. I got 780. That's a score. I'm sure it's a good score. I'm sure it's a perfectly fine score. All right. Let's continue playing through every single level. Last week, we got as far as San Francisco. So today, we will start off in Sao Paulo. What's the achievement in Sao Paulo? 1,200 passengers using only loops? Oh, yes. Subscribe to my only loops. Let's do that. They recently banned trains, but then they decided that was bad because their business model is predicated entirely on trains. So now you can subscribe to my Only Loops and get plenty of trains all the time. It's a terrible joke, but, I went with it. All right. Can you come up here? Yes, you can. Great. I like loops. This is Sao Paulo is a map that lends itself pretty well to loops. So, yeah. Let's only do some loops for 1,200 passengers. Okay. This out here, I think we're going to have to... Yeah, that's going to be an acute angle for right now. Hopefully something will spawn up here, and we can, expand this out that way. But not right now. For right now, it's just going to have to go like that. Could also... If I come down here... if I'm here, yeah, that's not gonna loosen that up. Okay. Take a locomotive and we start with 4 tunnels, but if you're using a loop, you're probably gonna use 2 every time you cross a river. So I'm gonna take 2 more. Because if something spawns up here, right? Something spawns right here, I'm gonna take the blue line and bring it up, and you see that's gonna use a tunnel here and a tunnel here. So yeah. Gonna need a few more tunnels than you would ordinarily think if you're only building with loops. And we are only building with loops, at least for the first 1,200 passengers or so. All right, drop another locomotive there. Keep that going. That'll be fine. Green loop is fine. Green loop is doing well. Ooh. I say that, and then something spawns in a terribly ugly place. Okay, well, we can do that with it. And now we're really looking for something south down here. Yeah, Docs, have you played much Mini Metro? If you, it's a really fantastic little puzzle game, and I love it. Obviously, you haven't tried it before. I would encourage you to at least try it. It is super cheap on Steam. It's less than $10. We'll take a locomotive and give me another line. And the sequel to it, Mini Motorways, just came out a few weeks ago, and that is also a fantastic game. But yeah, this is just a neat, relaxing, it's a very chill game. I don't typically, that's not my favorite adjective in the whole world, but it's a really good descriptor for this one. Mini Metro is a really, kind of laid back, not terribly high stress game, but when it starts falling apart, it can get pretty intense. Okay, so, got a blue guy up there, or a circle up there, rather. I think we're going to put another locomotive here on the green line. And then, do I want to draw another loop for you? I kind of do. Let's do that. That'll work. And then you can come up to here. Now this triangle is a problem. Can you come over here? Yes, you can. Great. Why don't you do that then? Oh, this is... I've got loops wrapped around and weaving in and out of each other. And give me a carriage, because I do have a spare line. I got to move this down here to pick up this station, because otherwise, if a line is just crossing over a line, it's going to slow down the trains. And we don't want that. Let's put the carriage on the blue line here. That'll be good. Okay. How's this all looking? Green line is okay, not great. It does help that there's another locomotive on it. Blue line is pretty cool. Actually, I think if we add this to the blue line, that'll be better. Yeah, because now the blue line can help pick up all of these. Very neat. Okay. Get that unique on the green line. That'll be okay. Could take this circle off of the green line. Just have it run down here. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. This guy up here is doing a great job. Red line is doing well. Let's take a locomotive and a line. Take a line? Yeah, we'll take a line. All right. Real quick, I just want to say, if anybody knows our friend Hulkamat, who is, good friend of mine, pops up in the chat now and then, send some good wishes to him and his folks. Nobody, as far as I know, is like nobody in his family was hurt or injured, but his mom and dad lost a good deal of stuff in the absolutely insane flooding that is happening in New York State right now. Last night was, if you follow Matt on Twitter, you saw he posted some video that his dad took of his basement, and it's insane. It's ridiculous, the amount of water that was down in that basement. Let's draw a dinky little yellow line just to do that. I'll give you to the red line. Actually, no, the green line has a long while without a circle. Let's take a locomotive and the last line here. I'm going to put this circle on the green line. Because, yeah, the green line goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations without hitting a circle, which is kind of a problem. And then it comes back down through here. So that should be better. You can go there. How are we doing on passengers? We're halfway there. We're up over 700. Close enough. We will be up over 700 by the time I finish this sentence. There we go. All right. What's piling up here? Looks like diamonds and wedges, both of which are on the green line. Okay. Let's put another locomotive on the green line. Simple enough. You go up there. You come down here. Good. Okay. So yeah, like I said, nobody was hurt or injured, thankfully, but a lot of property damage for Hulkamat's parents, who I've met personally. I've stayed over at Matt's house maybe half a dozen times, something like that. We'll take a locomotive, and I'm almost out of tunnels. Do I want 2 more, just to be safe? No, I'd rather have the carriage. I mean, I would like to have tunnels, but the carriage is going to be important as well. Let's take that. Drop that there. This is starting to fall apart, which is unfortunate. How can I help this not fall apart? I can take this triangle off of the green line. Expand the yellow line to pick up... No, I don't have the tunnels to go there and back. Damn it. Crap. Okay. Well, let's do that. Can I put a locomotive here? Yes. Okay. We'll do that then. So yeah. Hulkamat's folks are good people, and they lost a lot of stuff in flooding yesterday, so... It has been a difficult day for the old, faith in humanity front. Not just because, some friends of mine lost some stuff in floods, but just, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. Oh boy, what are we going to do with this circle? This circle is in trouble. I think if we pull this guy up to here, send it going along that way. Jeebus says it was a good call starting this early. Yeah, I think it was a reasonably wise decision to start as early as I could. Last week we went 3.5 hours and we only got halfway through, so yeah. Speaking of problems, which I kind of was, this station here is an incredible problem. So let's run you up to here. Are you going to survive? No, you're not going to survive. 962 passengers. We failed to meet the conditions for the achievement. But I have gotten it in the past. All right, let's do another one. Let's go to Seoul. Weren't we just here? We were just here doing the daily challenge. The daily challenge this time, or the achievement, that's the word, 1,400 passengers with tunnels on no more than one line. Oh, Vault 32 in Fallout New Vegas. Ooh, which one is 32? Is 32 the one with the I Hate Kate, I Hate Nate, the Overseer election posters? I remember that one having a really good story. I don't know why anyone would hate it. Or is 32 the one with the plant monsters? 32 might be the one with the plant monsters. If it's the one with the plant monsters, I understand, because I fucking hate the one with the plant monsters. I'll tell you that much. It's the one with radiation flooding and getting very lost. Oh, okay. That's you. The Brotherhood sends you there, right? Yeah, the Brotherhood sends you there to get a thing for a thing. The Brotherhood sends you there to get a thing for a thing. I know what I'm talking about. Sportsman, do you? Yeah, I'm right on that. Yeah, the Brotherhood sends you there. Okay. Yeah, you need a part for their bunker, because they're underground weirdos in Fallout New Vegas. Okay. Let's take another line here. So the challenge for Seoul is to have 1,200 passengers with tunnels on no more than one line. So what I'm going to do is try to have a very short... ultimately, I'm going to want to have a very short blue line. Actually, what we can do is just... This orange line is basically useless right now, because it only exists to deliver passengers. But, well, it only exists to deliver passengers. It's a train line, Goog. They all exist for that. What I'm trying to say is that there are only circle stations on the orange line, so the orange line has no actual final destinations. The orange line can only bring things here to the circle. Yeah, it's just, it was surreal last night seeing, obviously the video that I mentioned that Matt's dad took, which again is up on his Twitter at Hulkamat. Let's take, I'm not going to take tunnels because the challenge is to minimize tunnel usage actually, so we're just going to take a carriage here. I think a carriage on the orange line, no, let's put it on the blue line. The blue line's doing a lot of back and forth right now. And it needs to do a lot because the orange line is not helping much. So yeah, the video, not just from Hulkamat, but from everybody, like, Bed-Stuy is underwater. Here are cars floating away in Harlem or something. It's just, it was surreal to see and just terrifying to think about for more than a minute or two at a time. So I tried not to, and it didn't work. Oh God! All right, let's take another. Nope, I don't. Oh, I don't have another line to draw. Crap. Okay. Well, with that being the case, I guess the blue line is doing the orange line rather is doing a lot of work until I can redraw another line. I'm sure it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. We'll chop the orange line in half. Never mind the existential dread. Here's the train game. That's right. Less dread, more trains. More trains. Less dread, more trains. That should be like Dinosaur Polo Club's motto. Less dread, more trains. Or at least my motto. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. All right, first of all, I'm going to take a line. And we're going to chop this orange guy in half, just like I said we would. And you're going to go right there. Perfect. And now you are going to go there. Whenever I get too doomery, and this is me making a request of my chat, my friends watching, people who I trust to take care of me when my bad brain starts being a really bad brain. Whenever I get too doomery, ! dread. Less dread, more trains. Oh, this circle actually turned into a star, which is kind of terrible. Not gonna lie. Let's extend the blue line. Well, the reason I had the blue line come out here was to get a circle right here and have it be connected that way. But I think it'll be okay, actually. Let's do that. That circle down there would go very nicely on really either of these lines. Yeah, let's put it on the green line, just like that. That'll be okay. So yes, whenever the doomerism becomes too much, whenever the sad brains take over, whenever we need a pleasant distraction, exclamation point dread. Less dread, more trains. All right. So what do we got going here? This station is kind of a problem, but actually it's pretty well cleared out. Could still do with either another locomotive or just chopping in half the green line. Let's take a carriage here. Maybe a carriage for the green line would help? Or another locomotive. I think just another locomotive right now. Yeah, let's put another loco there. Extend that. And I do have a carriage, which I think I will put on the orange line. Yeah, we'll ferry that back and forth. That'll be okay. That circle can come off of the orange line and go onto the olive line. That'll have to be okay. What's piling up here? Oh, there's plus signs at the southern triangle. I almost said central square, but no, that's the southern triangle. The blue line could probably use a carriage, actually. Yeah, because it's got these two uniques on it. That does make sense. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. Blue line, can you pick some of these guys up? Thank you. This station here is a bit of a... it's actually okay. You're great. You come out to here. Okay. You're going to do fine. Yeah, I pulled a locomotive off of the green line last time, and it is suffering for it. But, ooh, a line. Don't mind if I do. Let's take all of this off of the green line and consider maybe what we want to do instead. Let's run a pink line that goes out this way. That'll be okay. Now, can this pink line be trusted to clean up this entire mess all by itself? Probably not. But let's try. Blue line, you can grab that. Pink line will swing through and pick up all of this nonsense. That'll be okay. And then if we send you back out this way, you'll figure yourself out? I think you might just figure yourself out. That would be stupendous. Okay. The blue line is not really... Ooh, a square for the orange line. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there already was a square on the orange line. Well, we can take that one off and put it on the olive line now. There. And we can even do... Can we just bring that straight up so... No, we can't. Okay. So we'll take that and we'll turn it that way, and that'll be okay. Now, this guy down here is mad, but I think it's going to be okay. Because here comes the blue line, dark blue line rather, to come through. Yep, just like that. Save all of that. Good work. Good work. Okay. Olive line is a little mad. Just a little bit. But I think it's going to be fine. You go there, you turn out this way. That's okay. Ooh, that's ugly. Can you get over there? No. Interesting. Fuck. So that circle pretty much has to go on the pink line. Okay, that's fine. That's not the end of the world. Hey, dark blue, why don't you come rescue this guy? Thank you. Perfect. Look at this. look at this. We're actually doing okay here. Not, super terrific, awesome, and great, but we're doing okay. We are hanging in there. Could do with another locomotive on the Pink Line, could maybe do with a carriage somewhere. But I think, in general, we are hanging tough. And that's what you need. Let's take a locomotive and a carriage. I will put the locomotive on the Pink Line going in the opposite direction, and the carriage on the Olive Line right here. I think that'll be okay. You go up there, you go up there. Here's another triangle for the terminus of the Orange Line. That should be all right. You're going to be able to clear this station out, right, Orange Line? That's not going to be an issue? Yeah, no, that's not going to be an issue. You're going to be totally fine. I love predicting that things will be totally fine and then having things actually turn out to be totally fine. All right. You down there are good. Ooh, a square. You spoil me, light blue line. Sure. I'll take a square. Fishingworth with the exclamation point fine. It will, in fact, be fine. It will be totally fine. All right. I've been saying fine a lot tonight, haven't I? I always say fine a lot. Fine a lot is the least heralded member of the Knights of the Round Table. I don't know. I was too busy making my joke. My triangle exploded. Damn it. Was the least helpful triangle. Okay, so we didn't get that achievement either. But let's go to Santiago and try for this one. 1,500 passengers, no more than one tunnel. Why does that scare me? I think that scares me. That seems like... Okay, well... All right. There's our tunnel. There is our one tunnel. I'm sure it's fine. There I go again. Exclamation point, fine. All right. So I think we're going to do something very similar to what we just did in Seoul. It's just going to be, every northern road is going to go up to here. Like, this is going to be a main point of exchange. This is going to be a main point of exchange. And this red line is going to hit a circle somewhere. It might as well be there. My triangle exploded is the name of the Goog's autobiography. There are worse memoir titles, I'm sure. It does sound a little dirty, doesn't it? Just a little. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like a terrible euphemism for the female orgasm. It sounds like a Stephanie Meyer orgasm reference, Wait, no, not Stephanie Meyer, E.L. James. My triangle exploded may in fact be a direct quote from 50 Shades of Grey. You can't prove that it's not. It sounds like it, doesn't it? I'm going to stand by that. That is what that is. That is a 50 Shades of Grey quote. And possibly the title. Well, it would be the title of this episode if it wasn't already, the Good Morning Mini Metro episode 100 Spectacular Part 2. I would hit the SpongeBob quote again, but okay, hold on. I still have the YouTube video open, so just pretend I timed this better. Part 2.
Part 2. Part 2. Part 2. Part 2. Part 2.
Please don't do that.
Part 2. All right, dark blue line will get that circle. Oh, God. I'm so glad I have friends. Both, like, as a general statement, and also, I'm so glad I have people who enjoy my stupid sense of humor and laugh with me at stupid jokes that I make. It feels good. It's nice. I enjoy this. Had a conversation today in Nude Indigo's Disco server. Yes. I would take a carriage. Slap that carriage on the blue line. Feel stupid for a moment. Had a conversation today in Nude Indigo's Discord server about Twitch and YouTube and the blanket term that I use, even though I don't like it because everyone uses it, of content creation. And, how much faith you should put in it as, a potential source of revenue and all of that. And, the thing that I always come back to is, if you're not having fun on some level, don't do it. Because unless you're already big, you can't bet on getting big. You can't bet on turning it into a career path, even if, I would love to do this full time. I would absolutely, if I had the knowledge that the financials would work out roughly equivalent, I would trade my current day job for this job in a heartbeat. But, there's the rub, boyo. You gotta be sure that the money's right. And it's, let's take a locomotive, and I will take another line, I think. I think it might be time to chop this old dark blue line in half. Let's run you out to here. We'll get a light blue line that'll do this. And this is not going to be perfect because, right now there are no triangles on this light blue line, but it'll be okay. See, I said okay instead of fine. I'm mixing up my vocabulary. Let's put in... Do I want to put another... Yeah, I do want to put another locomotive here, because even with the loco and the carriage, this dark blue line is still getting pretty severely backed up. So, I've got the red line acting as a tiny little ferry, just going back and forth across the river. But really, the dark blue line is putting in the bulk of the work, and that, first time tonight, let's drop the very helpful triangles. And hey, let's give me a locomotive and another line while I start shilling for no good reason. If you want to support the channel, become a subscriber. You can get the very helpful triangles, the Hollands, the Phoenix Whites, the Welkin Stairs, the Tallies. All of those. Tier 2 subs, get the Ghosties. People who have donated enough bits get the Paragons. And there's a Renegade emote. There's a Renegade too. I don't have a Stream Deck button for the Renegade emote, but is there somewhere? Yeah, there you go. That one. Now, if you can't do that, or you don't want to, I understand. But it would be... if you want to do it, I'm not stopping you. There. I will stop shilling now. Sadly, I do not mean that I will find a way to prevent former Major League Baseball former Major League Baseball pitcher Kurt Schilling from speaking in public. If I could do that kind of stop shilling, I would do that, but I cannot, sadly. Let's have a green line that comes down here and takes care of you. That'll be okay. Chop a little bit of responsibility away from this lighter blue. Dark blue seems to have responded. Former Major League Baseball Scooter. He brought the kind of expertise that Fox is looking for in an analyst. He knows what it's like to be thrown, and very few people have that kind of knowledge. It's valuable insight. So it doesn't matter that Scooter's an anti-vaxxer. You need that kind of... You can't just fire him. You could ban Scooter from your studio, but you can't just not have him on the broadcast. You need to have him work from home. You need to send a producer to the house of that vaccine-denying baseball, and it's a John Smoltz joke. I'll stop now. All right, Blue Line can pick up the extra work. He's just asking questions. That's right. Jet fuel can't melt, and there's a drive to left field by Castellanos. That'll make it a 4-0 game. Yellow line gets that circle out there. This green line doesn't have any triangles on it, I'm just now noticing, which is kind of a shame. It's not great. It's not what you want, but I think it's okay. I think Sports Puns spit out his spaghetti. Oh no. Here comes Dave Rigetti. Let's take a carriage. We will put, I could put this triangle back on the green line Yeah, I think we'll do that. And we'll run the blue line up here, and then the green line comes out to here, and the green line can have a carriage, and the yellow line can have a locomotive, because I have been very mean to both of them. Okay. So, now, the red line here is still hopping back and forth across the river. We're still doing okay. Now, can you come down to here and get that? Great. Take a little bit of pressure off of that green line, because the green line's doing a lot right now. You know what we haven't had like a single one of all night? Now I want to hear rapping that includes Dave Rigetti. Oh God, there's an old tweet. Like, you know, how old is the tweet? It starts as a Barry Zito reference. But, you know, oh God, I have to Google it. I have to Google it. I can't think of it. I have to Google it. How would I even think of this? Twitter. Okay, if I just search Barry Zito on Twitter, I'm going to get some very gross references, but I think we're okay. Oh God, yeah, I can't think of it. Oh, there's a really good tweet that's, you know, Zito's arm is heavy, curves weak, knees are shaking. There's vomit on his uni already. Here comes Dave Rigetti. Something like that. Let's remember a guy. Sports Pun wants me to remember Barry Zito. I want to save this triangle station. How do I save this triangle station? You come in here. You're not going to do anything to save that triangle station. You come down here and hop over to the red line real quick. No, there's a train pulling into the... Oh, fine. Okay. We will hop back out to the menu. We'll start another level. Let's go to Washington, D.C. We can put up a big score in Washington, D.C., hopefully. Literally, the challenge is to deliver 2,100 passengers. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that, and then we'll remember a guy. Oh, my God. Okay. Barry Zito. Barry Zito was a really good pitcher for a while, and then he was a really bad pitcher for a really long time. He was one of the guys, the early 2000s Athletics had a stable of like this was the team that was immortalized in the movie Moneyball, if you've seen that movie. You go that way, or if you've read the book for that matter. But the early 2000s A's had they had a bunch of really good starting pitchers, but the three most famous ones were Mark Mulder, Tim Hudson, and Barry Zito. And Barry Zito was, the kind of pitcher who you just don't see anymore. And it's not like you don't see any of them, because Wade Miley, of all people, is having a career year this year. But, you don't see guys like Barry Zito much anymore, because, he was a soft-tossing, kind of junk-balling lefty with a great curveball. Like, he was kind of a proto-Rich Hill, actually. Let's take a locomotive and a line. I say proto-Rich Hill. Rich Hill and Barry Zito are probably the same age. It's just that Rich Hill has stuck around for a very long time. Oh, God. Oh, what do I remember about Barry Zito in particular? He was on those A's teams. And then he was really good. He was starting to shake up, starting to lose a little bit of juice right toward the end of his A's contract, and then he hit free agency. Rich Hill is a comp I hadn't considered, but solid. The thing I remember about Barry Zito, not terribly great fastball, incredible, super great break on the curveball. And, of course, the story about his ex-girlfriend, Alyssa Milano, and his proclivities. But, the stories we can tell during a family-friendly show, such as Good Morning Mini Metro, include that he was a really good pitcher for a really long time with the A's, and then his contract came up, he was hitting free agency, he was looking a little shaky, and the Oakland A's are the Oakland A's, and they don't get to where they are in life by paying baseball players money. Who do you think we are, a baseball team? Let's take 2 more tunnels here, because I'm going to need to cross the Potomac a few more times. So the A's let Zito walk, and he signed with the Giants for roughly a squadillion dollars. Sportspun says, no, it's not a bad story. It's a funny story. It is more funny than bad, basically. The story about Barry Zito and his ex-girlfriend Alyssa Milano. It's not a bad story at all. It's the kind of thing that would get him made fun of by baseball fans. But anyway, so yeah, he became a free agent. He signed with the Giants for roughly a squintillion dollars, and then pretty much immediately, as I recall, my memory says he pretty much immediately turned into a pumpkin. He is not, in fact, secretly not white. He is white. He is white. He definitely is white. Break it down, my associates. Let's take a locomotive and, an interchange. Don't mind if I do. And we'll draw a yellow line to go down here. We'll drop the interchange on our central square right there. I would love to chop this blue line in half, but I don't have the lines for it, so we'll do that at a later date to be determined. For right now, you can go there, and you can have this. And yeah, all of this blue nonsense up to here is going to want to get chopped in half at some point, but not now. But yeah, Barry Zito signed a huge contract with the Giants, pretty much immediately turned into a pumpkin, and then he just kind of hung around in the back of their rotation for a few years because, well, we're paying him all this money. We might as well get something out of him because, that's what happens with baseball players when they're not good anymore, but they have contracts. And then it was one of the World Series runs the Giants had. Maybe the 2012 Giants, maybe it was just the first one, the 2010 Giants. But he had a really good run in the postseason for those Giants. And he wound up being like a big part of the reason the Giants won the World Series all of these years after their fans had kind of given up on him as a real concern. Just because he was so very bad for so very long. All right, let's put a carriage on the red line here. Ooh, a square for the end of the blue line. Don't mind if I do. And let's put another locomotive on the orange line. Take that out that away. Yeah. So that's Barry Zito. I remember that guy. I have fond memories of that guy. And I hope you remember that guy as well. Thank you, Sports Pun, for the 1,000 Goog Bucks redemption of Let's Remember a Guy. That's a good one. I like telling, reminiscing about fellas. All right. Reminiscing about fellas. Let's remember a guy. Seamus. Okay. Orange line comes down here. Now we've got 3 consecutive circles at the end of this, which isn't good. Ryan Dempster pitched in the 2013. Oh, God. Ryan Dempster, Boston Red Sox World Series. Yeah, Boston Red Sox World Series contributor. This stream kind of is a shameful thing, but, I'm just a big old lobster head when you get right down to it. I'm going to take another carriage. I don't think of... actually, this triangle could do with being an interchange. Because it's kind of a 3-way branch point. That might be a silly use of an interchange, but we're going to do it. All right, you go up there. You go up there. This, I would really like to have another line. I would really, really like to have another line. But I don't think it is to be right now. You go over there. You go over there. Sports Pun, there is no such thing as too many obscure wrestling references, especially on this stream. You know that. I mean, for crying out loud, I still have this drop on my stream deck. Glorious. When was the last time that guy did anything noteworthy? It was a while ago. Here, let's have a 4th consecutive circle for the end of the red line. That'll be fine. That seems like a good idea. References. Oh, God. No, we can't have that. No. All right, let's put another locomotive on the blue line just because we can, really. I'm sure it's okay. It's totally fine. You go there. All you guys get dropped off here. Can I get another line, please, Washington? I would really appreciate that. We'll take a locomotive. There's a line. Thank you. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? I think the most important thing we can do is chop this blue line in half. I've been saying that we should do it for a while. Let's actually do it. All right. So, I still think... Actually, I think the basic structure of the blue line is fine. We just need to cut it a little bit. And you know what part of the problem that I'm just now realizing is? Look at all of this down here in the southwest. You've got one circle down here with 4 triangles. No wonder this line is weird and bad and confusing. Okay. Yellow can come down here this way. That will have to be okay. Orange can go up there. And now our green line will go plus sign, triangle, square, circle, triangle, triangle. And we'll have the blue line get that triangle. Okay. I think I like that. I think that's good. Let's go. Where and how is this going to fall apart? Well, first of all, okay, the orange line has one more locomotive than I thought it did. I thought it only had one, and that would be bad. It's still not great. It's still not great. The yellow line only has one locomotive, and it has, consecutive circles and no triangle at its southern end. So I almost said southern end, which is not English. That's not how the language works. Can I take one of these locomotives off of the blue line, or is it too committed to where it currently is? I think it's too committed. Ooh! Oh, that right there is beautiful. That is another example of a very helpful triangle. The language works however you want it to. Well, if only that were true, Fishingworth. If only. All right, you come up here, you go up there, and you... crap. Ye gods. My roast is ruined. Oh boy. I think we're just going to have to deal with that being an acute angle for right now. In the fullness of time, I will want to chop that orange line in half and send it off in a different direction. But, maybe we'll do that this week even. That would be nice. If not, maybe we'll get a carriage to put on the yellow line. One of those. Let's take a locomotive and the last line and a pause once again. Now, let's see here. Let's redraw this orange line such that it comes out here. Why don't you go there to there to there? So that's 3 straight circles in the middle, which isn't great, but what are you gonna do? What am I supposed to do? I don't actually know the lyrics to Shane McMahon's entrance music. This guy here is kind of fine. I kind of want to do something like that for the gray line, which is weird and bad, actually. But, I have no notes. I know I said that it's weird and bad, and it is weird and bad, but we're doing it. It's going to be okay. That's what's going to happen. Everything's okay. All right. Orange line, how are you doing? Not great. Stunning. You come up here. Come back, save that. That'll be okay. Yellow line has basically a little bit less going on now, but it's all right. Really want a carriage for this green guy right here. Could do with another locomotive on the red line as well, actually. This station is just barely hanging in there pretty much. You go over to here. That'll help clear that out. You are on the orange line. No matter what you are, you're a triangle. That's fine. Gray line. Does the gray line need... Actually, yeah, the gray line does need to come down here and hit this plus sign, because if I try to take it off, the line is going to want to snap through this way, see? But if I do that, the game gets mad at me, because you can't have more than 3 lines going straight across like this. And right now I have the yellow, red, and orange lines all going out that way. So if I want the green line to hit the gray line to hit this triangle, which I do, then it needs to do something else. So it might as well come down and grab that plus sign. That's okay. So it's not really it's not mandatory that it hits that particular plus sign, but it is mandatory that it does something. So it might as well hit that plus sign. That's okay. You can hit that triangle. That'll be okay. Nice little back and forth alternating conclusion to the light blue line. We complete another week. Let's take, you know what? I have drawn all the lines I'm going to draw because I'm out of lines. I have a spare tunnel, so we're going to take a carriage here. We're going to take a carriage here. This is going to be an interesting spawn. There is basically nothing good that this can be. I guess the best, I don't even know what the best thing for it to be is. There's nothing good there. That's a bad spawn no matter what it is. Carriage goes on the orange line, locomotive goes on the gray line. Everybody go, and the spawn is a circle. Okay. That kind of sucks, because now you've got to come up here, and I guess the yellow line, yeah, the yellow line has the least responsibility, so yeah, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, the blue line had to go up and get that circle, so yeah, not a fan of that. Not a fan. It's okay. It's not the end of the world or anything, but it's not what you want. Speaking of not what you want, gray line can just pick up this circle. That's gonna be okie dokie. Do I want you to... Actually, you can come up and terminate at that triangle, because neither the orange nor the gray lines share, have a unique. So this triangle is not going to be a drop point for anything. It's just going to be a nice terminus for the gray line. So that's actually going to be okay. You come up here, save that circle. This blue line could really use another... could use a carriage or two, is what I'm trying to say. But for right now, we'll just ferry the locomotives back and forth as we go. Are you going to be okay? You're going to get cleared out. That's something. Why don't you come back through here? Totally clear that out. That'll be good. Why don't you come back out to here? That'll be all right. You just start at the end of the line. Okay. Doing a lot of babysitting here, but I think we're surviving, but this is not a super great situation here. This triangle, well, actually, it just got cleared out a lot, so, well, the plus signs got moved to the central square, which is something. Let's take a locomotive and a carriage. Blue line, you go up here. You take the carriage. As for the locomotive... Do I also want to drop that on the blue line? The blue line is really it is the line with the most problems right now. So yeah, let's do that. Let's put a 4th locomotive on the blue line. That'll be okay. Red line is hanging in there. It's about all that can be said for it. You go out there, come back out to here. Blue line, you're being annoying again. You come rescue this. That'll have to be okay. Circle up there. Gross. Move the blue line over here and expand the responsibilities of the yellow line. It's fine. Everybody go. You up there are not actually doing anything, so why don't you turn around and do something? Hey, look, a circle for the red line. It's unique and original, and I love it. You're fine. You're okay. You're kind of a problem, but there's not much I can do about you until the gray guy goes out here, so that's all right. We're up over 1,900 passengers delivered. I think the goal was, what, 2,100? That sounds right, yeah? Ooh, this is a good triangle. I like that a lot. In fact, do I like it enough to take this triangle off? Give it to the yellow line? Let's try it. Screw it. Exclamation point, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? We die? Well, that's going to happen eventually to all of us anyway. So, sports pun coming in with the exclamation point, fuck it. Might be needing to drop an exclamation point dread sooner or later, but, you know, exclamation point, fuck it works too. How's the gray line looking? Not great. You come back out to here. I know that's going to drop a circle at the plus sign, but the plus sign can handle a circle. That'll be okay. Yeah, I think the trophy was 2,100, so I think we're going to get that. We're going to get that fairly easily. My personal best is like 3,400 here in Washington, D.C., and that might be a bit of an ask. But we'll see. We will try. Give me a carriage. The carriage I think I will put on the gray line to deal with this. The locomotive, I was going to say I will hang on to until I see a problem. However, I see a problem. The problem is the orange line. So, let's do that. You come through, rescue that. That's okay. This station is fine. That station is fine. Okay. We're kind of, sort of okay for the moment. Not, you know, sing the praises to high heaven, everybody's perfect and nothing hurts okay, but we're all right. We're hanging in there. This yellow line only has one locomotive on it, which I realize is less than ideal. It's not what you want. Going to go so far as to say not what you want. You're going to be on the red line no matter what, even if you're a 5th consecutive circle. What the fuck? Okay. You go over there. You go over there. You stop dropping circles there. Start having that. Why won't you just there? Do that. Thank you. Okay. What are you ringing for? Person had better not leave a message. You know what I should do? It is not fun to consider what telemarketers and robocalls have done to the nature of telephone communication in the United States of America. It is not fun. It is not a good time. You remember when the telephone was a useful device in everyone's home that was considered indispensable to daily life? It's amazing that that is still the case, and yet the primary function of the telephone has basically been completely eradicated. It's wild to think about, isn't it? Let's drop that right there. That'll be okay. All right. So our interchanges are starting to fall apart, and the reason for it is the yellow line. It's entirely the yellow line. Because look what's piling up at the central square. Wedges, stars, pentagons, all on the yellow line. What's piling up at this triangle? Wedges, diamonds, and plus signs. Okay, those aren't on the yellow line, but the wedges are. So we need to do something with this. It's not the yellow line's fault, even. The yellow line has one locomotive. It is my fault for constructing the yellow line in such a manner. The yellow line has one locomotive. It's doing the best it can. But, you know, there's only one guy. He is but one man. All right, you come out here. You rescue that. This guy's kind of on fire. So you're going to have to come out here and rescue that. This triangle, we can just duck down here with the gray line, and that will, under penalty of death, be okay. You come up here. You go up there. Hey, look. Oh, my God. It's a circle. We're going to put it on the blue line, though. It's fine. The red line does not need that. Let's take a locomotive and a carriage. Let's put them both on the yellow line. Can we do that, please? I think we would be appreciative of that. If we put a locomotive and a carriage on the yellow line, yes. I think that would go swimmingly. People would be in favor of that. See? These two are starting to calm down just because the yellow line has something approaching competent management. Look at this. It's actually useful. There's a decent train line here. Who'da thunk it? Go, yellow line, you saffron savior, you. I don't know. Who's picking up this blue? Who is picking up this blue and why? Well, I said it was blue. Who's picking up that circle? It's the blue line. Okay. Who's picking up this circle? Why, it's the blue line. Who'da thunk it? Okay. Orange line, you need to rescue this guy. Blue line, you needed to do a better job rescuing that guy. Here, try it again. There you go. I knew you had it in you. Gray line, are you rescuing this guy? Do I need to tell you to do that? I need to tell you to do that. Here, do that. Triangle here, that'll be for the green line. That's okay. We're up over 2,800. Hey, we're actually getting to a pretty solid number here. I am not opposed to any of this. You, orange line, go out there. Rescue that. That'll be fine. Look at this. I'm so proud of the yellow line. It's actually useful now. It's contributing. The central square is empty. When was the last time the central square was empty? Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. All right, you go over to there. You know what? This triangle may be becoming more trouble than it's worth. But I really can't afford to take it off of either line that it's on. So get your act together, triangle. Take a locomotive and a carriage. I think the orange line needs at least a carriage. Maybe a locomotive for the gray line and a carriage for the orange line? That sounds reasonable. I don't know how I actually feel about that. It's been a while since I gave anything to the green line. You know what? I think we're going to do it. We're going to put a carriage on the orange line and a locomotive on the gray line. And it's going to work. Everything's coming up Goog House. You go there, you go there. Okay. I should have a counter for all of the obscure, well, not even obscure, but all of the Simpsons jokes that I make, expecting my audience to know Simpsons jokes, when, in fact, they pretty much don't. It's a goog world. You are correct, Fishingworth. It is the Goog's world, and we are all just living in it. Oh, if only that were the case. All right. These two circles are both kind of kafucked. Well, we can't have that. Why don't you go there, and you come back up over here. And that'll be okay. Look at this. We're up over 3,250 passengers. It's been a lot of babysitting here in DC, but, you know, the numbers are positive. Oh, look! Another fucking circle. There are no triangles in this part of the world. None. You know, I have a tunnel. What if I do this? Does the world explode if I do that? Well, there's only one way to find out. You come rescue that. Are you going to be okay, or do you need to get turned around? I think you need to get turned around, because you're full of shit that needs to go back east. You're okay. You're going to hit the central square, and then I want you to rescue this guy. Blue line could still use more help. Green line is not doing great. The city council might not be happy, but that's just politics. I mean, you're not wrong, Fishingworth. You are absolutely not wrong. Let's do this. Okay, how are you looking? You're basically fine. Ooh, gross. Ooh, gross. What if you came down here and then went up there? That is probably fine, okay? That's actually probably fine. So you grab there, and then I want you to come over to here, clear out that guy. That'll be okay. You will take a locomotive and a carriage, and I think the locomotive we're going to put on the blue line right here. And the carriage I'm going to put on the gray line right there, and that'll clear out this station. Okay. Hey, you know who hasn't complained like one little tiny bit since I did the thing I did a few weeks ago? By which I mean like 1 week of in-game time ago? The red line. Look at the red line. The red line is a fucking perfect line now. No complaints, 10 out of 10. I have no notes. You, blue line, I have some notes. Why don't you come here? This will save this station and hopefully get this one out of the danger zone. I actually am not sure about that. Well, with that clearing that out, yeah, that's at least out of the danger zone. Fine. Good enough. You are going to get this guy out of the danger zone, which is okay. You are on the highway to the danger zone. Up, Fishingworth, we got there at the same time. Just because of the chat delay, but still. You save that. That's okay. How's the yellow line looking? Haven't looked at the yellow line in a while. It looks kind of not great, actually. Here, do that. That'll be better. Orange line is looking A-okay for once. Blue line is kind of a nightmare, but, you know, only kind of a nightmare. How many times can we say danger zone and not get in trouble? I mean, you know. It's a good question, one to which I have no real answer, but you go there. I'm pushing 4,000 here. That's a hell of a number, I think. Really pleased with how this has turned out. You turn around, save that. Again, a lot of babysitting here, but, you know, babysitting leads to good scores. Green line, come rescue this. How am I doing on time? It is Saturday. Oh, it's Saturday morning. That's not great. Oh, that's a pretty helpful triangle there, though. We'll take those. You go there, you go there. Okay. Everybody sit tight just for a moment. Oh, the red line finally caught fire. Well, it was bound to happen eventually. You save that, you should be fine for another month. You are not going to be fine for a month. You are going to be fucked right now unless I do that. Where's my green line? Can you do anything? No. Where's my other green line? You. Come out here. Thank you. Clear that. You'll clear that. Okay. It is Sunday night. We're up over 4,100. Take a locomotive and a carriage and pause. Is the blue line full of locomotives? Yes. Blue line is not, however, full of carriages, which is good to know. Let's put a locomotive here on the green line. You'll clear some triangles going west. Let's put a carriage. Actually, hold on. Let's lift this fella here, drop him there, and then put a carriage on him. Okay. Everybody go. You're back safe. You're okay. You turn around and clear yourself out. You're okay. Now, turn around, clear that guy out. You're okay. You are full of triangles. You're the only one going out, and the outbounds are in trouble. You clear that. That's okay. You clear that. That's okay. All right. Everybody go. You're going to hit that. And then you're going to run through the circle down to here and then come clear that, and that's okay. How's the orange line looking? Not particularly hot. Why don't you come all the way up to here, and that should be better. Go. Whew. All right. How are we looking? You go there. You go here. This blue line is still a nightmare, but it's all right. How's the red line looking? It's surviving, and that's about all that can be said for it. Blue line, you come save that. Everybody go. Red line, you go save those two. Everybody go. Do I want you to turn around right now? Actually, can you turn around right now? Can I just yank you, please? Are you in the middle of something? There you go. Thank you. Okay, how's the yellow line looking? Not great. Not great, not great, not great. That's okay. You go here. You're going to clear that. How's the green line looking? Not great. Now we're on Bonnie Tyler. I'm sure that's a reference to a thing I said, and I don't remember what it was. I say things. All right. Yellow line is filling up there. That's fine. Gray line is not too hot. Blue line, you're going to come through here. I did say turn around, and, every now and then I get a little bit lonely, and you never come around. So I get there eventually. I get my own jokes, by which I mean Fishingworth's jokes based off of my words. Everybody go? No. You come here. You save that. Now everybody go. Okay. You are going to save all of these triangles, but not actually do anything else. Crap. Great. Are you going to be okay, actually? Because you've got to... Oh, I didn't pay attention to... Okay. Well, it was bound to happen. 46-24 over 103 days. That's a really good score. I am proud of that. My personal best in Washington, D.C., right here on episode 100. Let us celebrate by playing more Mini Metro. Let's go to Singapore. Oh, God. I feel like we are not the first people to have unprecedented levels of success in Washington, D.C., and then celebrate by going to Singapore. We are, however, among the first people to record that and decide to put it on the internet. Yes, Fishingworth, we will celebrate these good times. Come on. Wahoo. All right. You go out there. Let's draw a green line going this way. Jeebus has a question. What is creative mode? Creative mode is a mode where you just basically put stations wherever you want. And then you can arrange stations in a certain order and then draw lines to make shapes or create a picture or something. It's not my kind of thing. It's drawing with a very limited tool set. We'll take a locomotive and another line. If you want to create, I made a train system that looks like a heart. That's cool. You can do that. It's not my thing. I haven't really done it, but people do cool things with it. Or you could create a puzzle or something. It might be useful for creating a spawn order or something, or just here's, you could almost use it as a training exercise, right? You can lay out a whole bunch of stations and then think to yourself, okay, how would I make this mini metro map work if it spawns in this order? You could use it that way, or you can just, like I said, use it to draw a picture or something. I kind of want to chop this green line in half. I also kind of want to... Yeah, I think I kind of want to redraw everything, and now we're just gonna build out of here. Boom, like that. A training exercise. You're really working that rim shot drop tonight, Sports Fun. You can go there and save that. That'll be cool. We'll take a locomotive and another line. This may well be the best Super Mario 64 song, Fishingworth. It's definitely up there. Man, Mario 64 is a good game. I know. Breaking news. Super Mario 64 is a good video game. You heard it here first. Twitch.tv/the_Goog. Hard-hitting video game journalism. It's about ethics in Mario music. Oh, I made a Gamergate joke. Oh, I feel bad. It's okay. We'll get by. We'll get through. Do I want to put another locomotive on the red line? Kind of do. I might want to chop the purple line in half, though. And if I do that, I shouldn't really... You know what I want to do? Here's what I want to do. I want to do this, and then this, and then that. There. Feel better already. Take a locomotive and line number 6. As always, I take lines as quickly as I can so that I have more... Control might not be the best word, but I have more of an idea of what I'm going to get each week sooner. If you eliminate the possibility that you might get a line, it increases the possibility that you get tunnels or an interchange or carriages. So I take lines as often as I can get away with it. Is also what many Wall Street investment brokers said in the 1980s. Sportsman takes extra lines to panic less in the future. That is not what many Wall Street investment brokers said in the 1980s. Usually taking lines leads to panic in those instances. But, whatever works. Drop another locomotive on the blue line here. Quickly move away from the cocaine-based humor. Oh, there's more cocaine humor. This purple line is kind of a nightmare. How would I save that? I wouldn't right now. I will take a locomotive, however, and you know what? Give me the last line. I think we're actually okay. You go here. I could... Let's see, I could chop this in half, but if I do, there's no circles on the purple line. That's silly. But what if we do this? Aha! If we do this, and then this, now there's a circle on the purple line. Hey, how about that? And there's also a circle on this new brown line. Sportspun hopes I get a bump in viewership off of my cocaine humor, which, well done. Good work. It's a solid joke. Hey, if it brings viewers in, that's what happens when I put the chat into sub-only mode or something. Like, the first taste is free, but then you gotta pay. It's just, this is a very, very long, extended first taste. You go there, save the circle at the end of the green line. At some point, presumably, stuff's going to start turning north, and I'm going to need a pink line. But, well, actually, what if you come down here and do that, and then you... Mr. Purple Line, go up there. Aha! That's better. Less overlap. Not no overlap, because we've still got, this triangle shared, but less. And hey, look, just like I said, stuff is starting to spawn up to the north. Not particularly great, but what are you gonna do? All right, you go there. You rescue here. I need a carriage on this green line like fucking yesterday. But I think we're going to get one soon. Hopefully. Another circle out there is not great. Let's take a garage. You come down here. You hit that. And you know what? Why don't you go up here, turn around there, and we'll have a third hit on this triangle station right here. Come on. Do you really need to do that? You can't do that. Oh, because we're getting back into you can only have three lines of a color going in the exact same way. So now that I've rerouted the blue line, the pink line can curve this way, which is what I wanted. Great. Everybody go. Everybody fucking go. Purple line, save that. That will be okay. All right. You go there. You go here. Where are my plus signs? They're on the purple line. The purple line is, screwy. That's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Here. Yellow line go out that way. Purple line come out this way. We need to get another locomotive on the purple line. We probably need a carriage for the purple line too. But, you know, one problem at a time. Be great if I had a line dedicated to just going straight north. You know, I could maybe redraw the purple line to just go straight north and then cut west, grab that circle, and have the brown line pick up all of this. And suddenly the brown line is the one with all the work to do. That is a thing that I can do. It's not necessarily a smart thing to do, but it is a thing that I can do. Okay, you do that. You come out to here. You're going to be fine. You are going to hit that circle and then come back and save the central square. Now we're going to need to put a locomotive and a carriage on the brown line as soon as possible. But I actually think this is a better layout for the long-term health of the lines. So, let's take that off of the brown line, put that on the brown line, put this on the blue line. Why does well, it's because of these two circles at the end here. Okay. Yeah, I can see why that's a thing. I can see why that's a good thing to have. All right. Everybody just go. You're going to be fine. We're going to save the central square. It's going to be okay. Locomotive and a carriage. Here. Oh, good God. Good God, the brown line. Here, locomotive and a carriage. Just go. Just save yourself. Oh, this triangle needs to come off of the brown line. We'll put it on the blue line. Fishingworth, what game are you playing tonight? I mean, you usually play Mini Motorways, so I would assume that that's one of them. Besides Mini Motorways, of course. Well, shit. You should play Magic the Gathering Arena. I don't even know if you play Magic. You should play 12 minutes. That seems to be relatively, new and popular-ish. I don't know. Bogsy streamed it the other day. Had a good time. I enjoyed watching it, even though it's a mindfuck of a game. You go there. How are we going to deal with that pentagon? I think we're just going to do that. And if a phoenix spawns, we will have the Lucha Bros. And that'll be fun. They're good. Alright, I took one of the locomotives off of the blue line, but it looks like it's actually kind of okay for now. Maybe? Fair enough. Doesn't seem to be up your alley. You should play Batman Arkham Asylum. There. Sports Pun says I was resisting the penta jokes. Why? Why would you resist the penta jokes? This circle here is a pain in the ass. I guess we'll put it on the yellow line. It'll be okay. Man, the yellow line has a lot of trouble right now. And so does the purple line. If it makes you feel any better, yellow line, you're not alone. The purple line is also a nightmare. Brown line is caught up, though. Brown line's in pretty good shape. I can actually probably borrow a locomotive from the brown line. And by borrow, I mean steal. Just put that on the yellow line. That'll be fine. There. Now there will be no more problems on the yellow line forever and ever. Amen. Right? Right? Let's take a locomotive and a carriage and not think too hard about that idea. Let's put a carriage on the purple line and see about what we want to do with the locomotive. Probably still want to put it on the yellow line, actually. Knowing me, that's probably the best idea. Yeah, let's do that. There. That'll possibly maybe save the yellow line. Now we got to figure out a way to get up there. Interesting. I think it involves completely rethinking the purple line. like so. And then we do that. No notes? I think I have no notes. I think we're good. Everybody go. This is definitely not going to turn into a nightmare. Okay. You come here. You rescue these two. You go out there. You are pink now. Have fun. And everybody go. Everybody go. Okay. How are we looking? We're doing, we're up over 1,500 passengers, which is not a bad thing. It is, in fact, a good thing. You can turn around and save that. Thank you. Everybody go. Have a circle there. That's going to have to be okay because I demand it to be such. You're going to save those triangles. This blue line could use a carriage, and it will get one soonish. You go there. That's okay. You have to be here. That's unfortunate. Can I pull this off? No, I'm just robbing Peter, paying Paul, that sort of thing. Well, Peter and Paul are both broke. Mary left, so nobody's happy. Sarrow shame, says Sports Pun. Or more likely said Sports Pun several minutes ago, and I'm just now seeing it. But, let's take a locomotive and a carriage. Send you here, put a carriage on the blue line, as I suggested I might. And another locomotive on the yellow line. I mean, yeah, more locomotives are not going to save that problem, or solve that problem, but, How do you solve a problem like too many fucking circles on one goddamn line? Triangles is the answer to that question, but you already knew that. Oh, God, I hope Alberto never shows up in AEW. Oh, God. Now I've created the possibility in my head that Alberto Del Rio will show up in AEW, and I don't want that. No, we can't have that. All right. Well, if they haven't brought in Tessa Blanchard, they certainly aren't going to bring in Alberto El Patron. So I think we're okay. You go here. Brown line is looking okay. Blue line is looking, what's the word? Kafucked. Yes, that is the word. Actually, I thought I would have time for that to get to the central square before I saved it, but I don't think I do, which means, I thought I would have time for this to get to the central square before it needed rescuing, but just in case it won't, here. Can you go now, please? Are you in trouble? Oh, you fell apart. Damn it. Oh, that's my own fault. We could have gotten over 2,000 there. Still, 1876 is not a bad score. I will take that. Let's go to Cairo. 1,517 is my personal best here. We'll see if we can beat that. Fishingworth says there are 40 people streaming on my follow list right now. I think that's the most I've ever seen at once. Oh. Let me bring up my particular following page, see if I notice a decent chunk more than usual. Okay, yeah, that list goes on for a while. I wonder if there's a singular cause for that. This is all speculation. I would think part of it is September has just started. People could be a little bit Twitch hungry after a day off of Twitch. You're right. A lot of folks. Actually, I did see. Let's go on the tangent now. I saw Big John 06, who I've mentioned before, is a really good streamer who you should follow. Shout out Big John. Do I know his thing off the top of my head? Let's assume that I do. I think it's just Big John 06. I hope that's right. But anyway, Big John was running some analytics and basically came to the conclusion that at similar hours yesterday, Twitch viewership was down 1 million viewers across the entire platform from normal. And I should pause and stipulate that I am now passing along a secondhand statistic that I saw a guy say on Twitter, and it was, a guy I trust, but take that statistic with the requisite amount of salt. If that is true, then it would make sense that a lot of people who normally streamed yesterday, or would have normally streamed yesterday, didn't because of a day off Twitch. And maybe they're just, streaming more today to get up, because they didn't yesterday and because they're itching for it or because they want to recoup the revenue they would have lost or whatever. But again, I think part of it is that, like I said, September has just started, and basically Twitch is running a promotion, and they do this every September, I guess. But basically, it's 20% off or something. Let's take a line. Subscriptions are cheaper, is what I'm trying to say. If you're using a desktop client, so folks on mobile do not. If you are on mobile, you should never buy subscriptions or anything like that because of the cuts that various app stores take, but this promotion does not apply to them. But I think basically it's either 25 or 20% off. Yeah, 20% off new subs and gifts does not affect continued subs. Thank you, Fishingworth, for Googling that or just knowing it off the top of your head before I could look it up. Orange line, go out there, get that circle. So I think part of it is, it's also, just in general, it's the first of the month, and for a lot of folks who are on, a fixed income or a monthly payout income, something like that, the first of the month is kind of a blow some money month. Oh, it says in place of gift to sub. Now you know. Knowing, of course, is half the battle. So I think part of it is just the start of September, and streamers maybe want to encourage people to sub and all that. And hey, I'm a streamer. I'm an affiliate. I have a button. If you want to hit that button, I would appreciate you hitting the button. I would also appreciate you hitting exclamation point button. We'll take a line. I would be lying if I said I appreciate those equally, but, everybody do what you can do. Sports pun with the exclamation point button. Thank you so much. Up to 113 presses of the button. Follow Tim. That's right. You know what? I'm stealing your gimmick, Fishingworth. I'm stealing your plan. Today only. Following twitch.tv/the_goog. 100% off. And you know what? For folks watching this on YouTube, in the future, I'm going to read your mind and I'm going to know what day you're watching. Yes, today, the day that you are watching. If you are not currently following, twitch.tv/the_goog. For you and you alone, YouTube viewer, 100% off. You don't have to confirm it and say that you are, although if you want to, you can, and that would be nice. I'll just know. For you, my favorite YouTube viewer, 100% off your first follow at twitch.tv/the_goog. This blue line is a disaster. I might crap out under 400 passengers. I crapped out under 400 passengers. Oh, God. I hate Cairo. Let's just go to Istanbul. We're not thinking about Cairo anymore. I didn't do that on purpose, but I hate Cairo. There. Everybody go. We're on Istanbul now. Yeah, we played Cairo. What score did I get? Yeah, I don't remember. We're here in Istanbul. It's on to Cincinnati. It's on to Istanbul. I am the Bill Belichick of Mini Metro. That doesn't really make sense because I've never been the greatest at Mini Metro, but I must have had a Tom Brady. That's right. It's not important. It's the past. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to. Kylo Ren. Great philosopher of our time. Except for the shitty Star Wars movies he was in. Which, My dapper wardrobe lacks an aged hoodie. This is true. Although, I am reminded, and if Jeebus is still here, he will remember. There was one year, on Halloween, I was in a Dungeons and Dragons group with Jeebus42 and some other friends. And it was Halloween. We'll take a locomotive, and I'll take another line. And our DM would always, he would reward, little bonus experience points or a cute little in-game reward for players who came to Halloween. Goog branded tux win. Talk to the good folks at the Men's Warehouse. I'll take their money. I'm not proud. I'll take their money. I will definitely say that you're going to like the way you look, and I will guarantee it, and it might even be true. I'll take the Men's Warehouse's money. JCPenney, you out there? I think this shirt is Stafford. Pretty sure the shirt is Stafford, actually. I fucking love Stafford. JCPenney's house brand, they make really good fat guy clothes, actually. So, there's a free endorsement, JCPenney. But if you give me money, or sweater vests, or just, shirts. So yes, I will take your money, JCPenney. Come at me. My DMs are open. But yes, it was Halloween, and our DM would always give experience points or just, cute little in-game rewards. We'll have a locomotive and 2 more tunnels for players who came to Halloween dressed in costume. And I did something. I think that might have been the year I dressed as Homer Simpson or something, some lazy costume. And one of our players went totally all out, dressed as her wizard character at her final form with like superpowers and eyes growing out of her arms and weird shit like that. And our friend Jeebus42 didn't have a costume. He was coming straight from work. He didn't feel like it. He just didn't want to do it, right? But I had an idea. So I went into my closet and I pulled out an old hoodie, which I had outgrown. And, usually when you say I had outgrown, it's like, oh, my 10-year-old has this shirt from when he was 6. No, it was just I got more fat than the sweatshirt would allow. But I had, outgrown the hoodie. This, old blue hoodie that I had outgrown. And a Patriots scarf. And a pair of scissors. And I took the scissors to it. I cut off the sleeves and just kind of cut some holes in it. And I gave the sweatshirt to Jeebus, and I said, here, put on the sweatshirt, wear the scarf, and scowl. And he was the best damn Bill Belichick I ever did see. Blue line could take this circle here. I would love it if we get a triangle off to the east side of the river here. That would be very nice. So yes, and that was the year Jeebus42, despite not being a sports fan in any regard. Like, you may not believe this is true, sports pun, but it is in fact the case. Jeebus42 would not know who Bill Belichick is if you showed him a photo lineup of every former head coach of the New England Patriots and asked him which one of these guys is Bill Belichick. He would not know. That level of not sports fan. Jeebus42 wore an excellent Bill Belichick Halloween costume. Fishingworth, meanwhile, still wears shirts he had from when he graduated high school, which, I mean, look, if you're not a cartoonishly oversized person such as myself, people do basically just stop growing at some point. So, I believe that. I have t-shirts that, I should probably stop wearing regularly, but, I've had them forever. I'll take, can I get away with taking another line here? I think I can. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be okay. I might want to investigate the possibility of chopping this orange line in half, by the way. What if we get rid of all of that and just send a tan line up to here? There. So now we've got, we've kind of got a GTL situation going on here. We've got green, tan, and this can be the laundry line, I guess, to complete the Jersey Shore joke. God, I hate when I stumble over my own punchlines, especially when my punchlines aren't that funny to begin with. All right. Redwine, how are you doing? Not too great, actually. Why don't you come over here? Oh, God. Well, Fishingworth, you have the distinct pleasure of not having grown up in the United States and therefore probably never having seen the reality television program Jersey Shore, which was basically following a group of schmucks who lived in New Jersey, whose lives, it seemed, revolved around gym, tan, laundry. The three things that you do every day if you are in New Jersey. You go to the gym, you hit the tanning booth, and you go to a laundromat. I don't get it either. We'll take a line. The red line will go up here. I have a line. Dude, you are in the... I thought you were one of the many Australians I had among my viewership. I apologize for misremembering that. What are we going to do? Yeah, I think we're going to reroute this pink line entirely. And it's going to go up this way, and we'll go triangle, pentagon, circle, circle, like so. And then you go triangle into square, out to circle, circle. By all the time, I mean once. Hey, you know, that makes sense. I interview the sitting governor of the state of Massachusetts all the time. That is, man, if that was true, I would be in a lot of trouble because I would have yelled at Charlie Baker. Oh, I would have yelled at Charlie Baker. Well, I mean, present me would want to yell at the governor of Massachusetts that I did interview. But, I would get in trouble. I would get in so much trouble. It's probably for the best that I don't get to do those things anymore. Anyway. Pink line, you can do that. You can sweep around here. Okay. You go out this way. Speaking of that, incidentally, accidentally call someone not American is a kind thing to do. You know, I choose to believe that you are from a greater land than this, my friend. You have a point. By the way, what the fuck is going on with this east side? This east side is untenable. It's not good. The red line is a disaster. This guy is not happy. Is there anybody on the pink line? Okay, there you go. There's somebody on the pink line, at least. Okay. You met a New York State senator who is currently dead. Well, that's kind of, I don't know, vaguely interesting. His son is running. That doesn't surprise me. It's politics. Even more specifically, it's American politics. Why don't you come out here, save those triangles? That'll be okay. Man, are any of my lines doing all right? I guess the green line is fine. Let's take a Courage. Do I want to chop any of these lines in half? Would that help me in any appreciable way? You know, I bet if I take all of this bullshit off of the red line, the orange line will be able to help out more. You know, if we just do this into this into this, that seems reasonable. Kind of good. We can even, do this. There. That'll save the red line. There. Save the red line. Hashtag save the red line. Now, you are a nightmare. Why don't you be over here and you can put it on the board. Yes. Wait. No. You want to do that and then, that's not any better. Well, you can do that. Shit. What if you came out here and did that? Hooray! All right. Thank you so much, Fishingworth, for hanging out in the chat. Hey, everybody. I assume you are already, but just in case you're not, here is one of many reasons why you should follow a Mr. Fishingworth. Oh no, I died. It's okay. I'm fine. Hi there, how's it going? Minecraft disasters happen to the best of us. Alright. So we've restructured the blue line. That's probably better. The red line is undoubtedly better. The orange line is pretty okay. I think we're just kind of hanging in there right now. Let's turn the tan line around. That is a very helpful triangle for the end of the pink line. This guy here, however, needs to come out here, rescue that for the blue line. You know, now that we've got the blue line out here, yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's perfect even. That'll be good, and then you'll come down here. Okay. I am a fan of that. It's the Minecraft one again. He said he wanted a tall house and then promptly threw himself off the roof. Well, there's not much you can do about it. It's karma, really. You know, you want a tall house? Fine, you get a tall house. This is what happens when you have a tall house. You fall. Yeah. All right, you turn around, rescue those two if you would. Central Square is kind of mad. What is the... Oh, it's the green line, I guess. Sort of. It's the green line and also the pink line, and oh boy. Let's get the blue line into the central square, clear that out for whatever good it'll do. Yeah, I think we really need to get the pink line in there, like, now. Well, that's a problem. Could be a major problem. Can everybody just come in and save the central square, please? Thank you. Okay. So now the pink line is very mad, though, because everything else is falling apart. We'll take a locomotive and a carriage. You can go here. You can go here. You can go there. Okay. So that saves that. This comes down to here. Get yourself turned around that away. Okay. I think we're doing better. Great. Now we've got a diamond here to worry about. I think we're going to make that the blue line, the light blue line's problem. I kind of think this light blue line is being asked to do too much right now. But what are you going to do? Could actually, hold on. Let's chop all of these off of the green line, or at least those two. Let's chop those two off of the green line. There. And now you are going to need to come out to here. You are a circle for you. That's okay. Where's the pink line at? The pink line is right here. Okay. That's kind of fine. Here, you hit that and turn around. You hit the central square and go this way. Okay. You're clearing that. You're coming here. You're going to get out there and save that. No problem. Central Square is kind of on fire again, but I think we're doing better. Yeah, we are undoubtedly doing better. You know, I could take the light blue line out here and terminate it at this triangle, or dark blue line rather, but no, I don't think that's worth the hassle. What do we got falling apart here? It looks like plus signs. Oh, green line. That makes sense. Here. You go right there. We've got another one coming in, which hopefully should mean we're okay. No, it does not mean we're okay. Oh, this sigh. 1,351 passengers. And we soldier on to Shanghai, where the best is 2274. Oh, right. Shanghai is the one that starts with 5 stations. I always forget that when I play Shanghai. All right, you are a triangle. That's fine. You go out here. Good. I always start a map in Shanghai, and it's like, why are there so many? Oh, right, it's Shanghai. Shanghai's the one that starts with 5. All right. Triangle up there. Oh, let's do... Come on. Do that. Perfect. We'll deploy each of these lines right off the bat. Gross. Not a fan of that placement. Or that placement. Neither of these placements has been particularly friendly. Here. Are you happy now? No. No, of course not. Oh, boy. Shanghai is one of the maps where there's going to be a massive population expansion at some point, and it's not going to be fun when it does. All right. You go there, save that. Oh, great. 4 circles in a row at the end of this yellow line, and we're not even out of week 1. Perfect. I love it. I have 2 spare tunnels. I'm going to need a line. Give me a line. All right. You come off of this. And you come off of that, I guess. Actually, here. You do that. And then we'll have a blue line that mimics the yellow line, but goes further south. There. That's marginally better, I think. You can clear out this one right here. Yes, you can. Great. Yeah, why don't you two share this circle? I'm sure that's going to be fine. It's not going to lead to clusterfuck nightmares at all. Ooh, actually, it's a reasonably helpful triangle for the interior of the blue line. Why don't we unhook you? Just get you going in a little more efficient direction. That'll be fine. You know, in the fullness of time, if I get another line, I can chop this off to here. That'll all be good. We go out here. We come down here. This is actually looking fairly well. Here, you do that, and I guess you can do that, and then you can go off and do that, and that's all okay. There, we keep all of that rounded. You terminate up here. This yellow line is entirely too long, but hey, we're going. We're doing. Take a locomotive, we take a line, we pause. Now, why don't you chop all 3 of those off of the yellow line, like so. And then we have a purple line that goes off and does that. And now if anything spawns in this part of the world, we can give it to the purple line. And we only have the green line as the ridiculously overlong line. Oh, boy. All right. So I think I started to say, and then I got distracted because, you know, that's what happens. But next Thursday, September the 9th, there will be no Thursday night stream. Because, for folks who don't know, I volunteer with a local access TV station covering high school football and that sort of thing. And the football season is starting. And it's starting on a Thursday because they want to recreate the local Thanksgiving rivalry that they couldn't do last year because, you know, the plague. So they're going to do that on a Thursday in September and then again on Thanksgiving because, you know, why not? So next Thursday, there will be no stream. I will, also for the folks on YouTube, that means next Friday, there will probably not be an episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways. I don't know how I would get that out. So let's take a locomotive and another line and pause. I think it's time to chop this green line in half. Yeah, it's time to chop this green line in half. Let's take you up to here. You can go there and do that. Go terminate at a plus sign. You're okay. You know, why don't you come off here and we'll have the green line pick up this triangle and we kind of put triangles on either end of these 3 consecutive circles. I think that's a good thing to do. Okay, everybody go. So yes, next Thursday night, no stream. Next Friday for the folks on YouTube, probably no episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways. I will keep everybody abreast in the Discord server. If you're not in there, you should be in there. It's a good server. We talk about random stuff and plug the stream and share silly memes. Mostly plugging the stream and less so on the silly memes, but you know, there could be silly memes. I'm funny, damn it. I have a sense of humor. I made a SpongeBob reference twice in this stream. That makes me hip, right? Don't answer that. Although if nobody answers that, that means I have to listen to the thunder outside, which, hooray, thunder. Let's have the yellow line come down and get that circle. That'll be okay. Red line getting this star is fine. You, my guy, can come rescue this, please. Thank you. And hey, Sunday night into Monday, let's take a locomotive and an interchange. Oh, you know, the last line would be nice to have, but I can't pass up an interchange. Ooh, gross. Don't like that. But, you know, we'll do what we have to do with it. Could probably... well, let's take this circle and put it on the blue line. If I need to, I can, you know, chop this circle off of the red line and give it to the purple line, just because the purple line really isn't doing much right now. But I think it'll be okay. The green line here is really not doing too well. I shouldn't say that. It's doing fine. It's just, you know, the plus signs are all the way out there, which makes it difficult. You can get that. This yellow line is entirely too long to only have one locomotive, but the same can be said of at least two other lines that also have one locomotive. So, what are you going to do? All right, you go into the central square. You rescue that. While I'm here talking about future events for the stream, I will make note, it is Labor Day weekend here in the U.S., so Monday I don't have work, which is lovely. I don't know for certain, but I would really like to be able to stream sometime Monday. So, you know, if you're around, say, Monday afternoon, Eastern time in the U.S., which would be, you know, Monday evening in Great Britain and France and that sort of part of the world, and probably Tuesday morning in the UK. Not the UK, in Australia. Yeah. Monday afternoon Eastern time, basically. Let's take a carriage here. And I think the carriage is best suited for the red line. And we'll put the locomotive on the blue line, because they're both dealing with long strings of consecutive circles. And you are going to drop all your shit at the central square, which is less than ideal, but what are you going to do? You go out there, and you go out there, and everybody go. Everybody's going to be happy. So yeah, I can't 100% guarantee this, but I would very much like to stream Monday afternoon, so I'm going to try. And if I do, it's going to be... some stuff I don't usually stream. I don't know if that means totally viewer's choice, but could definitely see some viewer's choice elements to it. And I think I might also try to stream some Magic Arena, just because I'm really liking Magic Arena and I haven't gotten a chance to play it, and streaming it would give me a chance to play it. So we might do some of that on Monday. Who knows? If you have anything in particular that you desperately want to see me play, again, I'll hit the button again. Hop in the Discord server. Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. And message me on Instagram. I'm not even giving you my Instagram, but if you find my... Here's a scavenger hunt for you. If you find my Instagram and tell me that you want to see a particular game, I will play it. There. But don't stalk like my real life or anything. That's out of bounds. Instagram is fair play. Blue line can grab this. This guy out here has the potential to be a nightmare. I don't have any idea what this could be that's actually helpful. A circle is definitely not helpful. I'll tell you that right now. The circle is not a helpful shape right there. All right. Red guy, come out here. Save this. Jeebus would say it's a good time to get through Greece and try out Abzu. Yep, those are two possibilities. Can definitely see doing that. Locomotive and the last line. Can I get away with it now? I think I can. And I think I should chop this red guy in half. I think I said Greece, and I think it's actually Gris. So I apologize for that. I will always mispronounce the name of that game. But yeah, we played some Gris during the last subathon. Could definitely see my way clear to doing some more of that. That's a good little game. All right, you turn out to here. Like I said, if we do, some viewer's choice, which there will at least be some of that, we'll probably almost certainly wind up doing some Gris. Because that's a good game and folks enjoyed seeing it. All right, you hit the central square. You come rescue this circle. We're going to get up over 1,000 passengers, most likely, which, hey, it's better than we did in Cairo. God, I hate Cairo. This yellow line is ridiculously overlong. What's piling up here? It looks like plus signs and wedges. Well, the plus signs are on the green line, which is slowly making its way in. And the wedges are on the yellow line, which is a clusterfuck. So, I suppose it is to be expected. Ooh, that central square very nearly came apart there. And it is going to be close to falling apart again momentarily. Here, you hit the plus signs and then go rescue that. That'll be fine. We should just make it a habit of, you clear out the plus signs, and then you go all the way back out, and then you do it again. Clear the plus signs, come to the central square. Just keep doing it over and over and over again. Purple line, get those. You come here, and actually, no, you go out, because you've got a whole bunch of triangles. And all of your triangles are out beyond this circle. Okay, now the central square is okay. Everything else on this line is not okay, but, we're getting there. Take a locomotive and a carriage. I think we'll put the carriage on the orange line and save the locomotive for the next thing to catch fire, which appears to be the yellow line. There. Hopefully, now, things will start making more sense. I don't know why, but hopefully they will. The blue line can totally terminate with 5 consecutive circles. That's fine, right? That's a thing that you want. My understanding is that that's a thing that you want. The more consecutive circles you have at the end of the line, the better your line is, just as a rule. That's the way the rules work, right? Sigh. You come up here. This circle, actually, these circles we're going to have to put. This circle we're going to put on the blue line. This one we can keep on the blue line. This one we're going to have to give to the orange line. And the orange line will terminate with 5 consecutive circles as well. Everything's fine. Why would you insinuate that anything is anything but fine? You come here. You go there. All right. Less dread. More trains. Hit that station. Save that station. Another circle for the end of the red line. The red line hasn't been complaining at me lately. The red line is a good line. The red line only has 3 consecutive circles at its terminus, not 5. You go out there, take your triangles west. You share this triangle with the purple line. Share with your brother. Why didn't you clear those triangles? I told you to clear. Why are you going through I don't get that. Okay, hold on. We're continuing this in endless just so that I can pause and here, give me 4 and carriage and I don't care. Look. This guy right here has triangles, right? There are triangles here. I take a locomotive, I put it here, going in this direction. There are triangles here. They want to get to a triangle. Why don't you go there? Why won't you go there? Oh, now you get picked up. Now you get picked. Fine. Fine. Exit to menu. We will end that endless mode. Good God, Shanghai. Let's go to Guangzhou. Let's go to Guangzhou. We're not going to complain about it. We're going to take a deep breath. Everything spawns up north this time. Ooh. This is an interesting start to Guangzhou. Guangzhou, you usually have a central square down here, and everything goes out west. This is weird and different. Not sure that I like it, but it's weird and different. I suppose by a certain measure it's fine, just by virtue of being different. Don't mind me, I'm just closing all of the background programs that I usually close before I stream, that I never got around to closing today. Save all the memory I can for OBS and that sort of thing. Alright. You go up there. That'll be fine. Alright. So this orange line is handling the unique and out to here. This blue line is weird. It's the best thing that can be said about it. You can take that, and why don't you take that? We'll have a locomotive and 2 more tunnels because I'm using them very quickly. Do you... Oh, you want to go that way. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Blue line go down here. Do I want to use another tunnel here? Actually, yeah, I think I do. I think that's a smarter play. Let's have the orange line get all of that. And we'll bring you back out to here. And then that guy out there. Oh, I don't have a 4th line. That's fine. We can put it on the yellow line for now. There we go. And now you can see very easily I will be able to chop these lines in half when that time comes. You know, we'll get a line, we'll chop this off, and we'll send another line out to the west. Everything will go swimmingly. Presumably. One hopes. You go there. You go there. Actually, we're going to chop this in half soon. Locomotive and a line. Yeah. Let's take all of this back. Draw you going out there. You come out of the central square. Perfect. Now then, do I want to put another... Yeah, I think I do want to put another locomotive on this very short gold line, just because, you know, it's got the unique and the 2 consecutive circles. So that's kind of a pain in the butt. All right, you go here, you go through there. All right. We're doing okay. Green line, why don't you hop up there, start with a circle. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Triangle up there. I think we're going to have to do that and then that. Chop it that way. Interesting. Not a fan of all of these triangles on the green line, but, you know. It is very rare that you say you have too many triangles. It's more often, you know, circles. Speaking of circles and pentagons, what the fuck is going on with this orange line? I guess it's fine. Let's have a locomotive and 2 more tunnels. No, another line. And is there anything I want to do with this? You know, I could just yoink those 2 off of here and have a red line that does that. It's not a bad idea. There. That feels better. Or at the very least, different. Sports Pun is taking off. Best of luck in my future train endeavors. Thank you so much, Sports Pun, for being here and hanging out. I will talk to you later. All right. Show. Boy. Orange line here is doing okay, but not really much better than that. This circle presents a major challenge. That square kind of doesn't. I'll just put it on the red line. I could make this my central square and kind of run everything out of there, but that doesn't really make much sense. You turn around there. That'll be okay. Let's take a locomotive, and another line would be very helpful. Yeah, let's do that. All right, we'll take a locomotive and a line. And now we have a choice. We need to... Can you come... No, you can't come that way. So you need to go there. So if that's the case, you may as well do that. I'm kind of regretting taking that line right now because I don't know what the best use of it is. I guess we can take this triangle off of the green line and run the purple line like so. I guess that makes sense. And maybe shorten the gold line and extend the purple line down here. I don't know. That really is gonna that's really gonna reduce the amount of time that we have somebody taking stars. But it might not be a big problem. Okay, this triangle right here is very helpful because it stops the 2 consecutive circles at the end of the gold line, and instead, now you have those circles are bracketed on either end by triangles. And triangles are the things that are going to spawn most often at circle stations. So, we've got that going for us. All right, let's see here. Red line appears to be doing well. Blue line is kind of in trouble, actually. What if we pause and send you back through there? That'll save you for now, but that's just a stopgap. We're going to need another locomotive or a carriage, or perhaps both on the blue line. Let's see. We'll take a locomotive and... Ooh. Tunnels are tempting. I'm going to take a carriage, but at some point we're going to need the tunnels. Because at some point things are going to spawn on these 2 islands, and we're really going to need a way to deal with that. And I just don't have one right now. Why don't you turn around there, save that. That'll be okay. You are a problem. And I don't know the best way to handle you, except for just waiting. Fortunately, just waiting turned out to be the best play. You come down here, save that. That'll be okay. We are already approaching 700 passengers delivered, which is, not a huge number, but it's a nice solid one. Definitely could have been less than that if things broke differently, but hey, they didn't, and that's good. You go out to here, clear that. That'll be okay. No, you can get that, and you'll at least keep this guy below the danger zone for one more round through. I think this is a prime candidate for a carriage, but also, hey, look, there's that island I mentioned, and now it's got a circle on it. So this is a fine triangle right here. I have no complaints. But we're gonna need to take tunnels. Like, if tunnels are on offer this week, we need to take them, and if they're not, we need to redraw our lines. We need to reconsider what we're doing here. It might be a real problem if tunnels aren't on offer, actually. Locomotive and tunnels. Okay. So, now that I have a tunnel, what do I do with that tunnel? I think what we do with that tunnel is we send the red line down here to save this and put the locomotive over here. The red line is not the best choice, but the other choice is an acute angle with the purple line, which is not nice, or send the blue line up to have 3 consecutive circles, which is not nice, or the yellow line, which is kind of the same thing as the red line. So we'll do it with the red line. It's gonna be okay. Green line, how are you looking? Bad. I believe the technical term is that you are looking bad. You were down bad. Now you're in a jet for real, I think is how that song goes. You'd think I would know the song given that it's in MLB The Show, and I play a lot of MLB The Show, but, you know, you would think a lot of things. Although now I have the intro to that song stuck in my head, so good work, Goog. Good work, Goog. I worked myself into a musical shoot, I guess? I don't know. All right, yellow line is going to be okay. What are these? Oh, wedges are piling up here because they're being dropped off by the blue line. Well, that's just bad. Here we go. Yellow line just saved that. This circle is a piece of fuck. It's the best term for it. It's a piece of fuck. Ugh. I hate that. I hate that circle. What if you pull this, send the purple line out here? Now that got me back a tunnel, but I think I'm going to have to use it on the... Actually, if I have the orange line get this and then curve around, this guy remains ungotten. Oh, hold on. Okay. We can do all of this. This is kind of a nightmare. But pull back the red line, have the purple line go there. Okay. I'm kind of feeling this. Makes the green line's life easier. It makes the gold line's life a lot harder. Like, that's the problem. It makes the gold line's life a nightmare. This is great for the purple line. Okay. I think a locomotive for the gold line and then a carriage for the green line, and we're in really good shape here. Locomotive and, ooh, the last line. Yeah, I'll take the last line over 2 tunnels. Hello, Jer. Good to see you. We'll take a line. Okay. So, you know what? We can chop this green line in half and have a lime green line replicate its efforts. There we go. That's going to be okay. Now you go out here, you grab this, we'll have the blue line pick up that circle. You're going to need help at some point, but that's going to be all right. Dark green line is going to be just fine to come up here and save that triangle. The gold line is going to need a lot of babysitting for this week. That's really like the main issue that I have here. But as issues go, there are worse ones. Okay, you drop everything at that pentagon and then come back south because you've got triangles and stars here that can be carried. And we'll keep this station out of the danger zone for a while. Okay. Now come back the other way and drop everything at the central square. And that'll totally clear out this station. Perfect. Okay. Good. Good soup. You come down here. Nope. Don't do that. Okay. That's fine. All right. You know what? I could make the purple line save some of your particular ass. Oh, hello. Central Square's on fire. You come be part of the gold line. Didn't realize that the Central Square was on fire. Can we get the Central Square out of the danger zone, please? No! No, we cannot. Ah! Damn and blast and curses foiled again. Would have gotten away with the 2 if it weren't for those meddling Central Squares in there. Dog. I don't know. We're going to Chongqing. We have 4 more lines to play. Let's see what we can do here. My best in Chongqing is 37.42, though. So let's see if we can put up a good score here. All right. So, Jer is here, and for anyone else who is just joining or has maybe tuned out, this has been a rather long stream and a rather long YouTube video as well. This is episode number 101. Well, it's going to be the 104th video on the playlist. Remember last week when Goog thought he could get through every level in one stream? Hey, if I did them all without pausing, I would have. Granted, my scores would have been worse, but you know, if I didn't pause and I intentionally played poorly, it would have been fine, or at least it would have been shorter. Jared just realized, yeah, this particular stream has been going for 2.5 hours now. Last week we were here for 3 and change playing Mini Metro. So, Mini Metro is a great game, and there is a lot of Mini Metro. Jer is definitely not first. You are not Pepito. Try as you may like. Give me 2 more bridges because we're gonna need them. You know, I think I was confusing Guangzhou and Chongqing earlier. Chongqing is another level where the square always spawns right here, and then you've got this north stuff to deal with. So, oops. Let's pull this back, and I'll put these on the green line for now. Eventually, we're going to want we're going to want a triangle to spawn out here, and then I'll chop the green line in half and put the new line out here. But that's for the future. And actually, you know what? I don't think there's a reason for this tan line to exist right now, because we can just have the red line do that, and the green line can do that. So we get a tan line back. That's good. You know, we decided to take off our bikini top or something. I don't know how we would get a tan line back, but anyway. So yeah, this is part 2 of episode 100 of Good Morning Mini Metro. It's also the 104th, maybe 103rd. We'll take another line. Video in the Good Morning Mini Metro playlist. Let's see, because there's the 100 episodes. And there's this one, which is part 2 of episode 100, which makes 101. I made a special video just showing me getting the Berlin achievement, which is 102. And I did a special video just showing getting the Auckland achievement, which is episode 103. So yeah, this is the 103rd video in the playlist. It's part 2 of episode 100. Not the last time we're going to play Good Morning Mini Metro on the channel. I think I will bring back the... actually, have I already done that? I may have already done that. The Good Moment Mini Metro channel point reward, which I thought about bringing back but haven't brought back yet. I will bring it back at some point. So, you know, at some point in the future, if I am playing a game and you say, hey, you know, this feels like a good moment to play some Mini Metro, 1,000 goog bucks or whatever will get you there. I like having the channel point rewards. I think they're fun. They're a neat little thing for long-time viewers. Let's take an interchange here. I will slap it down at my central square, and I will just, you know, reach for my water bottle because I think I know what Jeebus is going to do now that I've been reminding him that channel points exist. Just a hunch, really. Just gonna sit here. Just no particular reason. Alright, let's send you up here to get that circle. Put a circle on the left end of the green line. That strikes me as a good thing. Hey, how about that? Jeebus redeemed a hydrate. What do you know? Thank you, Jeebus. Good water. Good water. Ew, that triangle's in a less good place. You're going to go there. That's fine. I have 3 locomotives I haven't dropped yet. Let's drop one of them. Right there. Save that. Ooh, triangle off to the east. Now we have a good idea. Jeebus wants a video shout out for Jer. I am happy to try. I don't know if Jer has Jer even ever streamed? Let's see what happens if we do this. Shout out with a clip for Jer. Jer, if there are any clips of your channel, let's see one of them. I think he might be one of those guys who watches but does not stream, Jeebus. But hey, it was a well-intentioned thought. You know what? Let's do another video shout out for free of a streamer I know does have clips, even if he hasn't streamed much lately. Let's shout out our good friend Samurai Sam. If you're not watching Samurai Sam, you should watch Samurai Sam.
News that would get me to get back to that point. I mean, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. If I get frustrated, then I'll just stop. And I'll try it another day. Oh, that's so sad, too. I was so close to beating the game. And as far as I know, there's no level select cheat. There's no level select cheat in this game either.
Samurai Sam, classic video games, they were meant to be hard so that they can steal all your quarters, and damn, they're good at stealing quarters, aren't they? Alright, what are we going to do with this guy right here? I think we're going to have to... Well, first you're going to have to come through here. And I'm just going to draw this dark blue line with... Well, for right now, you can have a circle over here. And that's going to have to be okay. And now you can come here. Okay. This is going to be all right. Let's put another locomotive on the red line, because we're going to send the red line up to here. So yeah, Samurai Sam is a wonderful person. Jeebus is saying, darn, is there a... Might be running into a cooldown issue with the video shout-out? Ah, yeah, that's what it is. Well, we don't want to... I don't want to do, 15 of those in a row, just because eventually it becomes more of shouting out everyone else and none of streaming. So that's why there's a cooldown there. But, give it a few minutes, refresh the page, it'll be fine. All right, so this red line is okay. We got another square down here. That's just freaking annoying. Yeah, we can put that on the blue line there. Okay. I have 3 locomotives on my green line now, and now that I've chopped it in half, that's kind of silly. But what else am I going to do with them, really? I guess I could put one of them on the tan line. Yeah, let's do that. I know that Bog Unicorn streams. I don't believe Parlor Ghost has ever streamed. I don't think she does that. It would be cool if she did. Maybe she's streamed herself playing Sims at some point. But let's take... I have 2 spare bridges. Give me a carriage here. Let's do a video shout out for our good friend Bug Unicorn. Bogsy is another good streamer. She's a lovely person. Go watch Bogsy. Okay, she doesn't stream that often, and nobody's made a clip yet. She streams Dragon Age. She played through 12 minutes not too long ago. Bog Unicorn is a good streamer. You should follow her. I'll try Parlor Ghost. I would be very surprised. Ghosty? No? Nah, I didn't think so. But hey, you know what? You should follow Parlor Ghost too, because if enough people follow... If enough people follow Ghosty, maybe she'll just stream as if to say, why are all of these people following me? What did they do? Goog, what did you do? I told them to follow you, Ghost. That's what I did. That's what I do. I feel like Mark Henry. That's what I do! Sports Pun's not here and I'm still making wrestling references. Probably not a great idea. We've got a couple of carriages to drop. Let's put one of them on the... Actually, let's put both of them on the red line, because these 3 consecutive circles are major pains in the ass. Okay, you go there, you go here. You, Mr. Blue Line, can handle that. That'll be okay. Tan line is just fine. The double carriaged red line is hanging in there much better now. You go up there. I could send the blue line all the way up here and get these, get this bridge back. I don't really see a need to do that. I think it's pretty much okay, actually. Yeah, Boxy tends to stream... honestly, Boxy tends to stream almost at random when she feels like it. Her recent streams have been during the day, just because, you know, those are the times that work for her. And hey, you know, you've got to stream. If you want to stream, you got to stream at times that work for you. That's always the case. Let's take a locomotive and another carriage. I'll slap the carriage on the green line. Deal with this. I have 3 locomotives, and I don't really know where I can drop one right now. What's piling up? I guess stars are starting to pile up on the green line. Yeah, we can put another locomotive on the green line. It can't hurt anything. Just make that traffic flow a little bit better. Maybe one more for the dark blue line while I'm at it. Okay. I suppose I could try to chop the red line in half, but I don't really see the point in it unless, you know, a triangle spawns to the west or something spawns way out here to the east. Because right now these 2 guys are handling this very, very well. But yeah, I feel really lucky to be part of, you know, to have so many friends I've made through Twitch, or friends I had before Twitch, who have started streaming, who are themselves very good streamers. Like, you know, Nude Indigo is a friend of mine, and we've been friends for years. We had been friends for a long time before he started streaming. He's also a fantastic fucking streamer. If you're following me and not Nude Indigo, you're doing Twitch wrong, right? You know, Bogsy, when she streams, she's a great streamer. Ghosty's always great to have in chat. Jeebus has one other Fallout New Vegas thing. He found out with DLC the level cap is 50. Yeah. Level cap in Fallout New Vegas is level 50 if you have all of the DLC, compared to 30 for Fallout 3. It's a huge game. You're not wrong. There's a lot to do. Speaking of a lot to do, here's something we can do. We can draw an orange line that goes out here, picks up that circle. There. Now we'll take a locomotive and a carriage. I'm going to put the carriage on this red guy so we can clear out that station, or at least help clear out that station. Why don't you come up here? There you go. Grab that, and you grab that. Perfect. We'll try to minimize the overflow or the combined usage of these 2 stations here. Okay, what is starting to pile up at the central square? It looks like diamonds of both shapes and stars and plus signs. Okay. So diamond, star, plus sign. Basically, the blue and green lines are not doing their jobs. Okay. Well, I can put another locomotive on the blue line. That'll help. There we go. And hey, it was just a matter of, you know, all of the lines had not come in yet. So. And now we have a reason to go off in this direction if I can draw. Can I draw this into this into this? Yes, but it would have to come out that way, which it doesn't want to. Interesting. You go down south, and then you turn. There. Okay. Now I just need to find something to actually put on that. Let's take... actually, I think I'm going to take this guy off the red line. Now that this pentagon is off the red line has a little bit more of a direct route, so it should actually be okay to go without that one locomotive. I could be wrong about that. I could be very wrong about that. Let's make sure I'm not terribly wrong about that. We'll take a locomotive and the last line. You come out to here. You're going to be okay. And you, Mr. Orange Line, want to be redrawn now because you're going to want to come out this way. Perfect. Okay. Red line comes through and saves that. That's all going to be okay. You go up there. You're here. I'm going to want to put another... Oh, there is another locomotive on that tan line. Good. Why don't you turn around and rescue this? Yeah, the red line is actually a little too long to just have these two locomotives on it. It wants more than that. Meanwhile, every other line is really struggling with the red line delivering such throughput. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I guess we're handling it reasonably well. It's just a matter of when the green line comes in, it needs a bit to calm down. You go up there, you'll clear out these, that'll be all right. Okay. I think we're doing fine. I would love it if a triangle would spawn up here in the north. That would just make my day, really. But other than that, I think we're doing all right. Just gotta keep an eye on this station right here. This is the real problem guy. Okay, you come up to here. Actually, yeah, now they're all the problem guy. Take a locomotive and a carriage. Drop a locomotive and a carriage back on the red line, like so. Okay, so you're going to save this, get this out of the danger zone. You are going to have that circle, and you're not going to have two consecutive triangles at your terminus anymore, and that's going to be better. You are going to come out to here. That's going to be good. You are going to turn around here. So you're going to save that. You're going to save that. You are going to go up to here. Yeah, this red line requires pretty much constant attention at this point. But you know what? Constant attention is something I can give it. Okay. You have that. That's okay. This blue line is not the greatest line, but it's gonna have to be good enough. You are going out. Why don't you turn around right here? Rescue that. You're okay. Why don't you come up to here? Save those. That's fine. Why don't you get up this way? I might actually regret that because there are probably pentagons at the central square that could have come out, but it's gonna be okay. I insist that it will be okay. Let's give this square to the blue line so that they can both assist with it. It might become a bit of a drop point for uniques, but it kind of already is, so, you know. I'm sure it's fine. Here, you save that. You're clearing that. You're going to come in here, get all of the plus signs out of there. That's great. You're rescuing this. You're okay. You need to turn around and clear this guy out. What the hell are you doing? Oh boy. All right. Everybody go. We're up over 2,100. More issues. Still more issues. Here. You do that. That's fine. You come out to here. What are you doing? You're a circle. Fine. Just do that. I don't care about you. Excuse me. You need to turn around right here, please. Thank you. You're going to go there. You're going to go here. You come out to here. Rescue that. That's okay. You were back below the danger zone for a moment, but now you're kind of kafucked again. Actually, you might be kafucked now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Save yourself. Locomotive and a carriage, and let's put the carriage on the red line right here, please. Okay, thank you. Oh, hello. Hi, blue line. Blue line is fine. Blue line is fine. All of the blue lines are... Oh my god, that's the most beautiful triangle I've ever seen in my life. Look at that triangle. Oh, if we survive the next 30 seconds, we're going to survive the next hour. I don't know if we're going to survive the next 30 seconds, though. It's kind of the problem. But if we survive 30 seconds, we're going to survive for an hour. Okay, you go there. Operation Survive for 30 Seconds begins now. You come up to here. Save that. You need to go out here. Be part of the operation to rescue that. Operation Survive 30 Seconds is in severe jeopardy. Here, you turn around. Why don't you two both save this? And... Okay, we're getting there. That's progress. We're living. I don't know how much we're living, but we're living. You can hop over and be part of the blue line for a moment. That'll be fine. That's definitely not going to screw me over. Okay. Okay, we cleared that. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you know what? We got to 2458, which I feel is a pretty good score. It's a pretty good score. Okay, 3 more levels. Let's go to Mumbai. I like Mumbai. Mumbai's a good level. Square, triangle, circle. Mumbai is a fun level because, it's like Cairo in that you start off with, or rather, all of your locomotives can only carry 4 passengers at once instead of the normal 6. And that's a problem. That's not great. I don't love that. But what I do love is that you also start with 3 carriages. They just give you carriages right off the bat. That is brilliant. So let's do this. We're going to have locomotives and carriages on each of our pink and orange lines. And immediately, actually, you know what? I can just kind of do that. And there's no need for the orange line to exist. There we go. We just have one very long pink line. I don't see any problems. I have no notes. This definitely isn't going to come back and bite me in the ass in like 30 seconds or anything. Oh, look, it came back and bit me in the ass. Who could have predicted it? Who would have foreseen? Give me another bridge. So now we've got our pink line and our orange line, and they can both carry 8, which is cool. That is exclamation point cool and exclamation point good. I know that the commands are for Mass Effect, but you go with me here. Mini Metro is cool and good. Mass Effect is not the only game that is cool and good. Mini Metro is also cool and good. Mini Motorways is cool and good. Horizon Zero Dawn is cool and good. Pokemon Soul Silver is cool and good. This is now a retrospective of every game I've played on the channel. I wonder if I can literally name every single game I've ever streamed on this channel. I probably can't, but I'm going to try. Okay. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is cool and good. Mini Metro is cool and good. Mini Motorways is cool and good. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is cool and good. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All is cool and good. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations is cool and good. We'll take a locomotive and give me another one. Dragon Age Inquisition is a game that I streamed before I started, like, It was a game that I streamed when I only streamed as, haha, I'm goofing off, make my friends watch me play while we chat in a Discord server. But I have streamed Dragon Age Inquisition on this channel. Dragon Age Inquisition is cool and good. Horizon Zero Dawn, as I mentioned, is cool and good. Super Mario Odyssey is cool and good. Pokemon Soul Silver is cool and good. Grand Theft Auto 5 is cool and good. If you watch the BRB screen for a while, there's like one clip. There are 2 or 3 clips from ages ago when I was playing GTA 5, and I was streaming it just for the hell of it. Grand Theft Auto 5 is cool and good. Let's see. I really did like streaming Horizon. I should be more stoked for Horizon Forbidden West than I am, and that's my own damn fault. Although at the same time, it's not coming out until next year, so maybe my lack of enthusiasm is a good thing. Give me another line. Let's just fill up the bar as much as we can. Let's see, what other random games have I streamed? Oh goodness, all of the subathon games. Oh, I can't possibly remember all of the subathon games, but we will try. Celestial Hacker Girl Jessica is cool and good. Detroit Become Human is cool. Heavy Rain is a game that I streamed. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a game that I streamed. Okay. Maybe not every game I have streamed is cool and good. But hey, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is cool. It was not a good time, but let's see. Oh, there was one time Samurai Sam played, not Doki Doki Panic. Not Panel de Pon. I'm blanking on the name of the game. The game that is like Pokemon Puzzle League. We'll take a locomotive and the last line. Choices matter. Was that that was the Twitch chat chooses your weapons and the power-ups for the enemies and all of that? Choices matter is cool and good. Among Us is cool and good. Golf with your friends is cool and good. I don't know how, episode 100 of Good Morning Mini Metro turned into a let's remember every game I've ever played and feel nostalgic for the year or so I've been an affiliate, but, let's keep going along this train. Jackal is cool and good. I gotta play Jackal on stream. Maybe I'll do that Monday. Maybe we'll just say that Monday is the 1 year affiliate-versary celebration. I don't know if that's actually true though. I feel like it might be. No, it was probably August or October. Wait, August or October. It was probably August that I was wrapping up Soul Silver and I hit affiliate the same night. Oh, speaking of which, something else we did that night. Overwatch is cool and good. It's not Overwatch's fault that Blizzard sucks, right? Overwatch is cool and good. Playing Overwatch with friends is absolutely cool and good. Unreservedly cool and good. I will take 2 more carriages because everything is on fire. Ordinarily, I would have taken the bridges there, but ordinarily everything is not on fire, and right now everything is kind of on fire. So here, you have a carriage, and you save yourself. Okay, you do that. Donkey Kong Country is cool and good. I'm just bad at it. It's not Donkey Kong Country's fault that I'm bad at it. MLB 19 The Show is cool and good. FIFA 20. I think it's 20 that I streamed during my first subathon at like 4 in the morning. Is cool and good. Sonic Mania is cool and good. I remember someone had me do that again at 4 in the morning when I was freaking exhausted. But, that's a subathon. What else have we played? Oh, so many things, I'm sure. I feel like I streamed Well, I feel like I've streamed a lot of stuff because I have streamed a lot of stuff. Donkey Kong Country is something Jeebus will always be nostalgic for. It was the first game he played that he also owned. Well, that is very cool. Super Mario Bros. 35 was cool and good. I don't think you can't play it anymore, so I suppose you cannot say is cool and good. But that was cool and good. I liked that game. I missed that game. You go up there. You go over here. I was about to say Paperboy is cool and good, but no, that was Samurai Sam who we made play Paperboy. Paperboy is cool and good though. Take a locomotive and a garage. 2 garages, actually. That's another cool thing about Mumbai. They give you 2 carriages when you take carriages. That helps, get around the fact that a locomotive can only handle 4 passengers. That they're very free with giving you carriages. Let's see. Ooh, another, that's a very helpful triangle for the pink line. Let's see. You come into here. You're going to clear out that away. Jeebus, if you can think of any more games that I have not properly shouted out as being both cool and good, do let me know. Because there have been a lot of cool and good games here on the channel. Are you going to be okay? You're going to clear out a couple of circles and then dump those triangles, and you're not actually okay. Well, that's an issue. How do we solve a problem like that issue? We don't. We pretend it doesn't exist. Red Dead Redemption 2, I did stream that. Red Dead Redemption 2 is very cool and very good. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great video game. Shout out to Red Dead Redemption 2, simply for existing. Gree, we talked about Gree earlier tonight, and I keep forgetting it exists. Gree is cool and good. I already mentioned Celestial Hacker Girl Jessica, which was the fun little marbly platformer game. That game is cool and good. Undertale. Undertale is cool and good. Hulkamat walked me through Undertale. Forced me into playing a pacifist run, which, I would say if you're only going to play Undertale once is probably the best way to play Undertale. Let's see. You're going to take that. We'll take a locomotive and 2 garages. And you go here avec un garage. And you come out here. Baba is you. Baba is you. Baba is cool. Baba is good. There you go. It's another set of game. That's another game I've played on stream. Clear that. You come back out to here. Rescue that. Thank you. Frog Fractions. Oh man, Frog Fractions is cool and good until the very moment it becomes a text adventure, at which point it abruptly stops being cool and good. But until then, oh yeah, that was me. Frog Fractions is cool and good. Read-only memory is cool and good. Played that game. Played that a couple of times, I think. You're going to come out here and hopefully save that. I did say hopefully. Not actually save that, apparently. Why don't you hit the central square and see if there's anything for you to clear out? I don't know what there could be, but everybody needs to just hit the central square, please. I think we're in trouble here in Mumbai. Yeah, we're in Mumbai. I played a little bit of that. That game is cool and good. It's somewhere. We've crapped out in Mumbai. It is very sad. Nowhere near the best score. Let's go to Lagos. 1435 is the one to beat here. I've never played Snatchers. Snatchers is Well, I've never played Snatchers, and therefore it is not cool or good. I'm sorry to tell you this, Jeebus. Let me just open Steam, see if there's anything else in Steam that I haven't shouted out. Oh, Jackbox. Jackbox games are cool and good. Yeah, I'm not gonna shout out every single one of those, but I'm sure I have streamed Jackbox. Trivial Pursuit is cool and good. We've played Trivial Pursuit on the channel. There's a few clips of that, you know. I remember one, you know, Parlor starts a question with what N word, and that goes in places, you know, predictable punchlines there. But Jackbox games are cool and good. What else is in my Steam library? Come here. Might and Magic Clash of Heroes is cool and good. I don't think I ever streamed Bridget, but Bridget is cool and good. Quiplash is cool and good. Valkyria Chronicles is cool and good. I can't believe it took me this long to remember that we've played Valkyria Chronicles. You know, Welkin, do you have anything to say about that? Welkin is very mad. Well, you know, Jeebus. Exclamation point games. Now you can see the whole list. The point is, I don't remember how I started down this path. It was just, you know, let's remember some games. But I have really enjoyed, you know, not just Mini Metro, but I've really enjoyed all of the time that I've spent, you know, streaming regularly since, you know, starting with the Nuzlocke run, starting with, you know, Holland, and leading into Horizon and Mario and all of the games we've played. Even the ones that I haven't loved in the moment, even the ones that I've really hated in the moment. I have really enjoyed all of the time I've spent streaming, and I'm so glad that y'all who have stuck around, or folks who are just discovering the channel for the first time have discovered it. Let's take a locomotive, and I was kind of banking on getting a line there, actually. I guess we won't chop this line so aggressively in half then. Let's do that into that. Sure. And then we'll just do that, and we'll stick another carrot locomotive on the red line and a carriage on the blue line. That'll be fine. But yeah, I really do appreciate everyone who's stuck around, who's let me make this obviously not a full-time thing, but a regular hobby. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out with y'all. And I'm glad you like having me around. And folks out there on YouTube, if any of you are still watching this 3 hours into an episode of me playing Mini Metro and goofing around and, you know, shooting the shit with my chat, thank you so much too. It really does mean a lot. I don't know why I'm doing the sappy wrap-up speech now when we've still got, you know, a while. Still got to play this level. Still got to play Auckland. And then that's it, actually. Yeah, 17 more hours. No, this is not a subathon. This is not a subathon, and I'm not doing a subathon on Labor Day. I will probably do a subathon on New Year's Day. I think that's a decent tradition. Let's take a locomotive. Let's take another line. I do like the thought of doing a subathon on New Year's Day. That sounds cool. We'll draw a little brown line right here. That'll be fine. What do you mean? What do you mean? No. There's no timer on the screen. I don't see any countdown timer. There haven't been people donating subs or gifting things. I've received 0 bits this entire stream. This is not a subathon. If it was a subathon, Nightbot would be telling you to give me things. Nightbot would be tempting you with rewards, saying, "Hey, you know, if you subscribe, the timer will go up by another 10 minutes." There's none of that. There has been none of that. This is not a subathon. Okay, Jer, I would not like to fight your wallet. I don't fight people who can't defend themselves. I'm sorry, that was mean. It was funny, but it was mean. And I apologize. I need tunnels. I need tunnels very badly. You're right, that was rude. That's why I apologized. Give me another line in place of a carriage. Here, you take that. You go over there. Use that tunnel I just got back. You come here. There. This red line is a nightmare. This square and Pentagon Island is weird and bad and dumb. This yellow line is going to be a nightmare forever. This is actually a very helpful triangle. I like this triangle. I'm a fan of this triangle. The triangle can stay. Everything else is weird. Well, Jairus gifted. It's still not a subathon. I don't know what to tell you. I actually don't think I deleted the command, but it's not a subathon. I do appreciate it, and I'm sure that Wood, the recipient of your random tier 1 gift sub, also appreciates it. But this is not. This is not a subathon. We are not going for 17 more hours. I have to work tomorrow. 17 hours from now, 17 hours from now, I will be at work. You made me think there because I work the late shift tomorrow. But yeah, 17 hours from now, I will be at work. So you can't make me. I refuse. Give me a line. Actually, give me a carriage because we're in bad shape and we're about to be in worse shape because I have to do this. I have to take that back, send the yellow line all the way the hell out here, and have this red line get all of this bullshit. So, bullshit aplenty. Here. Carriage goes on the yellow line. 17 hours from now, another gift sub is coming and it's your fault. Listen, 17 hours from now, I will not be streaming. 17 hours from now, I will not have been streaming for 16 and a half hours. I am not doing a subathon today. I am not doing a subathon again. Probably, definitely not until New Year's Day. I was kicking around the possibility of doing one in October, but no. I'm not doing it. New Year's Day, we'll do a subathon. Congrats to whoever gets it, but it's happening. It's still your fault. No. I mean, listen, I appreciate it. I'm happy that you're in a position to do that, and I'm glad that you would be so kind as to do it for me and my channel, but it is not extending this stream. We are playing this level, we are playing Auckland, we are raiding someone, and then I am going to bed. Actually, maybe not. I might just hang around and goof off. 17 hours from now is... it's 20 to 2 Eastern time. We'll take a locomotive. I'll take an interchange, I guess. Look at this! Look at this! What am I supposed to do with this? Okay, we'll drop an interchange here. What am I supposed to do with this? This is absurd. This is stupid. Here, take this, take that. Can we do this? Okay. How do I get down to this now? We're gonna have to follow the red line all the way down here just to get that, just to get this spawn right here. Never mind this. This dumb thing right here that came into existence against my wishes. Never mind that. Or this. Never mind any of those two. What is this? Jer has said, okay. Thank you in advance, I guess, because I'm not going to be here to see it, because I won't be streaming. Okay. I cannot believe that this spawned. I also cannot believe what the fuck is going on with this yellow. These guys are... There's no actual station here. This is just going through here because I don't have the tunnels to get it. But I guess we'll pull it back from here and now send you here. And now you can do this? Okay. What in the hell is going on here? I have no idea what is going on. I have lost the plot. Mini Metro is broken. Jeebus says, outside of Fallout New Vegas and Great Ace Attorney, he's been playing through a bunch of the itch.io bundle from a year or so ago now. Playing Long Days Gone, Space Hole 2018. Okay. I don't know. Did Mini Metro have a plot? I'm sure... in theory... I don't know. Here. You go that. Can I have like 3 tunnels? Is that a thing? If I survive this week, can I have 3 tunnels? Please? I want 3 tunnels. I want you to give me 3 tunnels. Why aren't you giving me 3 tunnels already? It's Sunday. I'm over 1,000. I've done the thing. I've saved the world. I'm the expert. Oh God, if I'm the expert, we're all doomed. You're not giving me tunnels. These aren't tunnels. Why won't you give me tunnels? I want tunnels. Here. Take a carriage. What in the fuck is going... Here, take another locomotive. I don't even know what this line is or what it's doing. I'm sure there's a reason it exists. Hey, I have a question. Why does the blue line? Why is the blue line? That's my question. That's the entirety of my question. Why is the blue line? I'll take my answer off air. You go there, and then you come up here, and then you go there, and here. Well, that's gross. What if? Hold on. Okay. All right. Listen. We're getting places. Hold on. I've got a tunnel now. I can connect those. Brilliant. Jeebus wants me to play Pet the Pup at the party. Why do I feel like that'll get me banned from Twitch? That feels very random. Why am I very apprehensive about a game called Pet the Pup at the party? Jeebus, if that's rated AO, I'm not playing it. That's a very good blanket rule because it's literally a rule that you can't do that on Twitch. But I'm not doing it. You can't make me. I refuse. How am I going to get to that circle out there? I'll do that. There we go. Here. This is all fine. This makes complete and total sense, and I know what is happening. You know what's sad? You know what's really sad? I am this loopy and confused and out of it and absolutely having lost my mind at this game, and I'm stone cold sober. I haven't had a drink in weeks. God. All right, you come here. You rescue this circle. It's actually literally what it sounds like. I don't believe you. It's a euphemism. It's a very gross euphemism. There is not actually a game about petting dogs at parties. Actually, there probably is a game like that. That does sound like a thing that would happen. Oh, you fell apart. I wasn't even looking at you. All right, fine. You know what? Let's do one last level. Let's play Auckland. Okay. And if Pepito is watching, listen. Jer says there is a legit amount of dollars I would pay to see you stream Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I bought Getting Over It after watching Tim Rogers mention it in a video, and I want my money back. It is... Oh my God, Jeebus. Oh my God, Jeebus. It is an exercise in frustration, the likes of which you have never seen. getting over it with Bennett Foddy is it's an atrocity. It's a war crime, is what it is. It's cruel and unusual punishment, and it's the kind of thing that is absolutely hilarious to watch someone stream. And I will be happy to play it if someone requests that I play it at a time when I have... Yes, it is the mountain climbing game. That is the mountain climbing game. So, yeah. Let's take a line. I have played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I have not gotten over it. Either, I have not succeeded at the game, nor have I lived down the experience. I have not gotten over it. It is, I said it is a war crime, and I stand by that. It is QWOP with fancier graphics, which makes sense when you realize that Bennett Foddy is the motherfucker who made QWOP. So, yeah. I am not playing QWOP, by the way. Listen, I will be thinking about playing. What did he really? Yes, Bennett Foddy is the guy who made QWOP. I believe after he made QWOP, he made Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I could be wrong about that. All of this knowledge comes from having watched Tim Rogers' video. Yes. All of this knowledge comes from having watched Tim Rogers' video on Doom? I think it was on Doom. Let's take a locomotive. And a line. Anyway. Shout out Action Button. I assume that it's just twitch.tv/Action Button. Tim Rogers is cool. His YouTube videos are cool. They are about as long as this YouTube video. Some of them are. Some of them are less long. They are all better. I make no... With no reservations do I say that Tim Rogers' video reviews are better entertainment than this or indeed any episode of Good Morning Mini Metro. Let's draw the purple line out to here. And you know what? Oh, heaven forbid, I might use more than 2 tunnels here in Auckland. Good God, the Auckland Challenge. You remember the Auckland Challenge? I hated the Auckland Challenge. I still hate the Auckland Challenge. It was the worst thing I've ever had to do in the history of the world, and I'm definitely not just exaggerating that for comedic effect. All right, let's take a locomotive. Let's take... Oh, I want to take 2 more tunnels just to laugh at the game. But no, I will take a line. I'm not going to use it right now, though. Have I ever played FTL? No, I have not played FTL. Hello, writer Kath. I mean, Berlin and Auckland are different challenges. They're both strong challenges, but... Oh... I gotta say, Mobile Twitch just censored you saying blows me, as in blows me away. Well, listen, Jeebus, they can't handle that kind of metaphor. Let's do that. Oh God, let's put this on the blue line. Can I put this on the red line and keep that rounded? No, I can't, but I can do this. So let's do that. This is all fine. This is all A-okay. You got Auckland in 9 tries, Kath? Are you God? Actually, that wouldn't be surprising, given that, Kath is very nice and does great things for children. Writer Kath is actually God. We've solved it. All right. Let's take a carriage here. Jer, I'm sure I have played a game that falls under the heading of roguelike. I couldn't tell you what it is. I don't know for sure that I've ever played a roguelike. Because I'm sure I have. I'm sure I'm just not thinking of it the right way, or because I'm not 100% sure what the definition of the genre is. But Hades, I've never played Hades. And Hades is like a game, I can't think of any game like it that I've ever played. Jeebus wants a video shout out for writer Kath. That is a good idea. Let us shout out with a clip our good friend, writer Kath. You should watch her. She is great. Here is a reason why.
Very annoying. Excellent. Nice. That is pretty good. Holy Forge, I can't do that, so no point.
Caves and caverns. One cannot
Let's
hope to
go.
find adventure without a little delving now.
Traveling jeweler.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before?
Alright, let's play more Spotify. Roguelike is basically games that when you die, but while playing it, you slowly unlock stuff. Like, I mean, do you mean like Super Meat Boy's not like that, right? That's different. Binding of Isaac I've never played. Enter the Gungeon I've never played. Yeah, no, Super Meat Boy is more just, you die, you eventually get through the level. Speaking of that repetition, I think we're going to do a lot of dying here in Auckland. This red line is kind of a catastrophe. Although, here, I'll use a third tunnel, go get that. I actually hesitated to get that because I didn't want that. I was thinking about getting the achievement. Let's save that. Let's have you come up to here. You clear out all of that. Is the central square on fire? Yes. Is this station on fire? No. You are going to be okay there. You go out to here. You save that right there. Ooh, Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is cool and good. I don't know if you would in fact have heard some schmuck currently wearing a sweater vest say that Mass Effect 2 is cool and good, because Mass Effect 2 is both cool and good. You're not wrong, Kath. Are you gonna save this? Are you gonna get it below the death zone just for a second? Maybe? No, you're not. Interesting. Seems bad. I don't like that. I don't want the last level to be an absolute disaster. I want to get a decent run. Can we at least get... Okay, can we... Okay, no. Alright, Pete Gass approved. That's right. I would go so far as to say that Rodney and Joey Abs would also approve. Now that last level was rather disappointingly poor. So you know what? We're going to do one more. Just one more. Let's do today's daily challenge. It's Lagos on Extreme. What the hell are you doing to me, Mini Metro? What the hell are you doing to me, Mini Metro? So, yeah, the first Mass Effect it's a shooter more than it's an RPG, but it definitely has, looting and, tactical elements to it. Are you playing the Legendary Edition or the original? Because I'll tell you this, Jer, if you are playing the original Mass Effect, the problem is not you. The problem is that the original Mass Effect is a bad video game. Yeah, the original Mass Effect is... It's designed... Why can't I... Oh, right, this is Extreme. I'm smart. I was trying to redraw the line. Oh, God. I'm tired. I think I've played a little too much Mini Metro tonight. Okay. The original Mass Effect is balanced in such a way that the statistics of the weapons you have matter a lot, even more so than straight player skill. And the issue with that is that originally, you start out with some very bad guns. Like, you just start out with bad weapons in the original Mass Effect. So, if you have a gun whose accuracy rating is crap, even if you, the player, are lining up perfect headshots, you're just going to miss sometimes. That's something that they changed with the Legendary Edition. They let player skill determine more the accuracy of your weapon. And, some people liked that, some people didn't. I think the Legendary Edition is a huge improvement on the original, but some people don't. I'm going to put up a terrible score here, by the way. This blue line is already a nightmare. This yellow line is not much better. We'll take a locomotive and a carriage, and I'm going to put a carriage here on the blue line to try to keep these guys alive. But we are not doing well. This is not going to be a good score. It is good to see you here, by the way, Writer Kath. Thank you so much for hopping in. You missed the sappy thank you, everybody. I love you all so much. Streaming has been wonderful, but it's all true. So I'll say it again. Thank you, everybody. I love you all so much. Streaming has been wonderful. It remains true, even though I just said it jokingly. Where was I going with this? Oh, yes. Wanted to get some more reminders in, just kind of recap stuff that we've already talked about for folks who were hopping in, folks who missed it the first time. No stream next Thursday. I will be out of town. No episode of Good Morning Mini Motorways next Friday because I don't have a stream Thursday on which to record it. And no promises, but I'm going to try to stream Monday because it's a holiday and I don't have anything to do. Well, I don't have work. I do have things to do. I have to clean my house. So that takes precedence. But assuming I get that done, tomorrow morning and Saturday and Sunday, I will try to stream on Monday. But no promises. So, watch this space, hop in the Discord server if you're not. I think everybody here's already in the Discord server, but folks on YouTube, it's in the description. Excuse me. What are we going to do about this nonsense down here? This nonsense down here is fairly nonsensical. Can we just do this? I think this is going to slow down, isn't it? Yeah, these are even though these are tunnels and they're not, they could theoretically be above or below each other, they're still crossing, so the game is still punishing me for doing that. That's not great. Bunch of teens held hostage in a school by a maniacal bear named Monokuma have to play a killing game to survive. It sounds like a bad movie. It sounds like a movie that people would call a cult classic when they really just mean bad. All right, what are you going to be? Are you going to be a triangle? Because that would be helpful. I would like it if you're a triangle. We'll take a locomotive. Give me another line. Be a triangle. No, that's too many sides. Try again. Oh, look, it's trying again. Here, be a triangle. Be a triangle. Be a triangle! Haha! Not that it's going to matter. This is... You're going to load that up so much that this gets out of the... Yeah. Okay. Well, we're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. We're doomed. 510 on Lagos on Extreme. You know what? I kind of hope that yeah, okay. I am signed in with Steam. You just don't like me. Fine. Whatever. 510 is not a good score. Okay. That is that. Then we have finally caught up. We have played over the last 2 Thursday nights or Fridays here on YouTube. We have played every level of Mini Metro to celebrate the 100th episode of Good Morning Mini Metro. And we will be, stepping away from Mini Metro, focusing on mini motorways in the morning for now, but we'll be back at some point. They're still working on Mini Metro. There will probably still be levels. We will still come back to those levels. There will be more Mini Metro in the future. And I am glad about that, because Mini Metro is a wonderful game. My performance tonight is so-so. It started off okay. I put up some good scores. I put up some really bad scores. The last few levels got a little bit loopy, got a little bit away from me. I sound like Trevor Phillips in GTA 5. I got a little angry. That sort of thing. Maybe not the best, but overall, I'm proud. I'm very happy to have gotten to 100 episodes. Here's to 100 more of Mini Motorways, and who knows what the future holds. I'm going to wrap it up here. Hit this stop recording button. Folks on YouTube, if you are still somehow watching after 3 hours and change, thank you all so much for being here. I will be back on Tuesday morning with Good Morning Mini Motorways. Okay? Okay. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.